And we think we should be live. What's up, y'all? We back at it. We back at it on a Monday, man. Welcome to the stream, y'all. We got a banger lined up full of drama on a Monday. You know, the weekend was crazy. We got to talk about Jonathan Majors found guilty. Anthony Edwards, send a video. And we got some crazy police body cam videos to go through. All right, what the hell was that? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Love from India. We're gonna do the roll call here in a second.
Yo, what's going on, man? This is Drizzy Drake.
Yo, it's your boy French Montana.
Hey, you guys, I'm the Harajuku Barbie, Nicki Minaj.
It's the Teflon Don, Ricky Rouse.
Hey, say what's happening, man? It's T.I.
Yo, what's up? This is Wale.
Yo, what up? It's Wiz Khalifa.
Yo, what's up? It's Jamie Foxx.
Now rocking with my near DJ MoonDawg.
DJ Moondawg.
DJ MoondDawg.
DJ Moondawg. DJ Moondawg.
DJ MoondDawg.
DJ Moondawg.
Getting tuned stupid.
All right, man, we live with it. What's up, y'all? First and foremost, let me know if you guys can see and hear me. Make sure everything sounds and looks good. And let's do the roll call, man. Let me know where you're checking in from, a city, state, country, because I know we're global with it. So I can shout you out. See BX Danny checking in on the Kick side. We're live on all platforms. We're live on kick.com, djmoondawglive, youtube.com, djmoondawglive, and on Instagram and on TikTok. djmoondawg, are you getting kicked off IG tonight again? We'll see. We'll see. You already know if that happens, we're going to be over on Kick. Lone Star, what's up? Checking in from Texas. Where else are we at? Wait, I got Kick's notification. I'll go live there. Yeah, go over to Kick, y'all. It's always better to go over to Kick for the quality, the chat, all of that. Tampa, Florida's in the building. Brooklyn. What's up with Brooklyn, y'all? Chopped cheeses and all of that. I just put up a video earlier. Churn checking in from Dallas. What's up, Churn? Been a minute. How you been, babe? Pike, Georgia in the building. Murder Cat, what up? HMD in the building. Appreciate you joining us, bro. Oh my God, Mililani, Hawaii. I probably screwed that up. LA, Cali in the house. Texas, Houston is in here with us. What's up, y'all? Robo, I see you checking in on continent basis Tuesday here. Oh, sorry. For those of y'all that are like over in Europe and beyond, I know you guys are in the future. Orlando's in the building. Shout out to the O. This place is called Farmer and the Deli on Myrtle Avenue. There you go. There you go. You know, it was just funny, man, with people commenting about New Yorkers don't got no teeth because they got to eat all their food chopped up. That's crazy. That was actually funny. Pat and VA, what's up, Pat? Checking in. I seen that video of Brooklyn. People got no teeth. Exactly. Rhode Island's in the house. Where else we checking in from? India in the building. That's my dog right there. I appreciate you, Robo. Rican, what's up, baby? Chicago's in the building, of course. The night is officially lit. What's up, Yachty? Good to see you, bro. Hello from U of I. Yo, Abigail, what's up? Fellow Illinoisan in the building. Should be finals week for you, right? I think it's finals for all the college students right now. Thanks for being smiles and laughs for me on days I can use them. I appreciate you, brother. Yo, Daddy Do, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you as well. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. H-Town's in the building, San Bernardino, California. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Are we still live on TikTok? Can we get a thumbs up over there? What else? Cool Day Lin. I can't even say what that is. In the house. Sounds perfect. Looks debatable. Okay. Nigeria in the building. This is taking my mind off of that. What are you majoring in, by the way? Finals week for me. Shout out to all the college fans that's got finals, man. Listen, hopefully you were responsible over the weekend studying to get through your finals, man. All right. What up from Jers? Jers in the building. What's up? Abigail RDR2. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, it is finals week. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was a joke. Oh, my bad. I missed that. My bad. Watching this while pooing. Hey, thank you. Neuroscience. Oh, you smart. Okay. All right. Smart right there. All right. So hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Pretty busy getting a lot of stuff done. Sat here most of today getting a lot of content done to spread out throughout the week. For those of you that don't know, I have a totally separate channel on YouTube called The Mind of MoonDawg. So my name, MoonDawg, The Mind of MoonDawg, where I put up commentary videos on stuff that piques my interest around a variety of things, pop culture, trends, commentate on my thoughts on it. And I like to pride myself in giving a very objective look on things. You know, I don't try to get swayed by being on the extremes on the conversations. I try to look at things very objectively, logically, and share that. So if it sounds like something you're tired of hearing all these extreme views across social media, definitely want to invite you to check out the Mind of MoonDawg on YouTube. Check out those videos. Did about 4 of them to go out throughout the week. We got the funny stuff went up earlier today. We'll have more stuff tomorrow, and tonight we got to talk about a couple of different things here, man. Let's jump straight into the videos. Well, not necessarily a video here. We're going to get into some police body cam videos, which are going to be pretty nutty, but I want to get through a couple of things that popped up here that broke as of today. One story that I know a lot of us have been following has been the story of Jonathan Majors here, aka Kang, the Conqueror. Well, no more. Shout out to one checking in on TikTok. What's up, bro? So here's kind of where this is all at. If you haven't seen the latest on this, which is so crazy, but a New York jury's found Jonathan Majors guilty of assault in the 3rd degree and guilty of harassment. Now, this has been lingering on for some time now. The story broke months ago when the accusation was made that he assaulted his girlfriend, who's a white woman. And the internet was kind of like, what? Like, how could Jonathan Majors, mind you, Jonathan Majors, up to this point, before the charges were made, this guy could do no wrong. He was a Hollywood star, right? I mean, he was what? He was rated like most sexiest man alive. He was doing all these movies. He got the role with Marvel. Everyone's very excited to see him play Kang the Conqueror. And honestly, Marvel was building the entire next couple of phases of the MCU around Kang and him, honestly. And that has been to their detriment because, I mean, we could talk about this separately, but Marvel is in a terrible place right now. I don't know how many of you guys are Marvel fans like I am, but man, has it been terrible. After the Infinity Saga ended, they've just been kind of just throwing stuff shooting darts at the wall, trying to see what sticks. I could dive into that another day, but this is a major blow to Marvel as well. Let's take a look here at what's going on here. Marvel obviously has now reportedly dropped Jonathan Majors officially. Up to this point, they've been pretty quiet on what they were going to do with Jonathan Majors as Kang. But now that the verdict has been rendered down, they've rolled it out and have went ahead and fired him from this whole thing. There's a lot of things that are very interesting about this case that we're going to take a look at from Megan Cuniff. She kind of blew up on social media after covering the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion case in LA. And she's really thorough, man. She's got some great content. I definitely recommend you guys following her YouTube channel at Megan Cuniff. And if you're into a lot of these court things, which we cover and we talk about and we'll react to on our live streams here. But there was a series during the trial of text messages and surveillance videos that were released showing Jonathan Majors running away from her, she chasing after him. There was part of the video showed him like grabbing her, pulling out of the car, trying to remove her out of the car and all of that. And this is where, even for me, I'm really confused at how they rendered this verdict here. You know, based off what we saw, of course, we weren't privy to everything in there, but let's see what Megan has on this. And I'm really curious to see what you guys think about the situation here, because a lot of what social media is now running with, the narrative now, is that, oh, look, we're surprised. We're so surprised that a black man got convicted of this because it was a petite white girl. And I generally never try to run to the race card off the rip, but goddamn, I'm not gonna lie. In this particular situation now, it's hard to be like, damn, really? Like, so, you know, removing her from the car constituted assault. You know, so let's take a look at the video. I want to see what you guys think about this as well.
What's up?
Vince, thank you for the
here to bring you the news
gifts
on the Jonathan Majors conviction. Sorry for being a little late. I gotta say it's West Coast time. You know, I'm on California time, and I kind of woke up to the jury going in and the stuff about the questions, and I'm getting ready, and you know, the lunch break. I wanted to go out, but you know, I wanted to get settled here, get something to eat, and talk to you guys a little bit. I was a little surprised that they came back so fast after lunch. I mean, I figured, you know, with that question that they had earlier this morning, it maybe would be a little bit longer. But I did think the question looked like the kind of question that shows like they could be getting somewhere. They were trying to compromise and they needed like one final thing here. Here in the thanks for tuning in, everybody. I know this was such a big case. I wish, as I said in the last chat, I wish I'd gone over there to cover the trial, because I mean, it got so much coverage from all rounds, but there wasn't really like detailed coverage of the testimony from like a straightforward point of view. Yeah, I kind of, somebody just asked what was the question. I'm like, yeah, I should have gotten that up before I just brought it up, but I'll bring all that up in a second. They wanted to rehear, they got a read back of the testimony of Chloe Zoller, who is the woman that Grace met out on the street. We've seen the surveillance video of her talking to.
So yeah, this is part of the video where it showed the girlfriend, I don't even know her name, was talking to some random people she met there, and they were trying to like assist her.
3 people out on the street, and then she goes to the nightclub with them, and the jury wanted to hear Chloe's testimony read back by the court reporter, and with a focus on the icing of the finger that Grace apparently did at the nightclub. So that was indicating that, you know, they were looking at the finger injury and the timing of it, because the defense on the finger injury is that she caused this herself when she was alone, you know, distraught over the breakup, and when she was found in the closet, that this was like a self-injury. But the jury verdict indicates that it's not the finger injury that he was convicted of, because the finger injury occurred in the SUV and was part of the assault charge for, well, I'll bring everything up, but it looks like the assault charge he was convicted of was for putting her back in the car, the recklessly causing injury, whereas the other assault charge was like intent to cause injury, and he was found not guilty of that.
So he was found not guilty of intentionally trying to assault, but they clapped him on unintentionally injuring her when he tried to put her back in the car. What in the fuck? Am I the only one that's like this kind of crazy sounding? When he was trying to remove her out of the car, mind you, he's trying to remove her because she's going off, trying to remove her from the situation here. So he, you know, like you're damned if you do, you can't, damned if you don't, man. Mind you, this is also New York, where it's super liberal, and you know, he could have like chipped her nail and they probably would have still clapped him on that, because they're just hyper liberal with their laws and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a total split verdict, but in the end, it kind of like,
Riga said, I'm curious what Megan Good is gonna do. She's been by his side all this time. She, at this point, she can't leave. Like, she jumped in and was there during it. How you gonna leave now? Like, it looks crazy.
the history books are just going to remember the 2 guilty convictions. You know, I mean, it was a split verdict with Harvey Weinstein in New York City too on sex assault charges. He was acquitted of some stuff, or I mean, he was only convicted of a few charges. And same in California, he was actually acquitted of one of the charges. But it's everybody remembers the guilty verdicts. But let me see if I can.
Yeah, trying to de-escalate the situation, trying to remove her from it, and you know, when you try to do the right thing, they still, you know, you're still wrong. You know, my thing is like, if you purposely were trying to do something that's completely different, then I'm trying to remove you from this situation, and okay, because you're holding onto the door, yeah, I'm trying to get you out of here, but then it causes injury. Like, well, is it really my fault? Like, this is what I kind of hate about this stuff right here.
Kind of go back through how the morning went. Hopefully you guys have seen the YouTube channel playlist that
Becky,
I
what's
set
up?
up with all the evidence. To be clear, and I need to go back and edit the police cam video descriptions just to make this clear, but there's no audio with it. The police cam videos were intentionally shown to the jury without audio. I've had some comments from people being like, oh, hey, do you know, just FYI, these were uploaded without audio. But the stuff that I got from the DA's office was like that. I guess it was subject of a lot of litigation before trial, what exactly with the videos would be shown. And it was, the judge decided that they wouldn't show the actual the audio of it. And
that's awfully interesting to me, why you wouldn't want to have the audio there. I don't know if she's going to mention this. Who exactly fought for this? Was that the prosecution didn't want the audio, or if it was the defense? If it was the prosecution, I'd be livid, because if I'm the defense, I'm feeling like there's something in there that might justify, you know, my actions or justify my claims. If it's the defense, then the only thing I can think of is that he may have said something in there that may have not looked good. So let's see if we know why there was no audio with the body cams.
I don't know who, I mean, I'm not sure what exactly the arguments were on that, but I can't imagine that Major's attorneys wanted all of that in there. I mean, you have to imagine that just when the cops were responding to the calls, they were talking back and forth and things like that. And he obviously talks a lot to the prosecutors, or not the prosecutors, but the cops in the dash cam video that we see. So, I mean, I just can't imagine that they wanted that in there, but maybe it was the prosecutors too who didn't want certain parts of it in. But you know,
yeah, okay. Now that she says that, it leads me to believe that this was all the defense didn't want that to come out there. But then at the same time, it's interesting. You know, you would think that the prosecution would fight very hard to have the audio in there if it's going to make them look bad.
You know, being in California and not having the benefit of being in court, and then also I've been looking around online to see how available the documents are, and they're not very available. But I imagine there were motions filed over the audio on the body cam. But this isn't the body cam. This is the surveillance videos. It's a collection of surveillance videos that kind of traces their, not kind of, it does trace their
movements,
actions
okay,
throughout the night.
So
but
let's take a look at this, because this is going to paint a picture just objectively of like what's happening, the mood, the movements, the actions.
Let me get right to the let me pull up my Twitter.
Because he was trying to explain what had happened and didn't want him to win. You know what I'm saying? Miso, what's up? Becky, good to see you. How are you?
Twitter thread, so we can.
It's a biased world, man. Robo, you know.
I shared that this morning, and I'm kind of guilty of cutting it up, but I did the 8-minute cutout from the 33-minute video that shows the SUV altercation, and that right there, what we're seeing here, that's the assault charge he was convicted of. That's the recklessly causing injury, whereas the first assault charge, like that's intent to cause injury, was not captured on film. It's what happened before this, with her finger being injured when she saw the text message, was trying to get his phone. So he was found not guilty of that, but the guilty for assault is for putting her back in the car. And
for putting her back in the car, you catch a case? My fucking God. We live in a world today, y'all. Because after this, he runs away. So seemingly, it looks to me like he put her back in there so he could run the fuck off, because she was just going to follow him.
Apparently the harassment charge, which is not a misdemeanor, it was a violation, which is less than a misdemeanor, is related to this too. And when you pull up the charging document from the DA's office, there isn't it doesn't say, and this charge is for this incident. I mean, I'm sure they went over that all in trial, but unfortunately there's not like
there he is running away. Like, it says a lot for a man to run away from a woman. Like, this is the clip that went viral on Twitter. Everyone's like, yo, wait, what do you mean? What kind, if he was so abusive, she's running after him.
And just screenshot that shows like what exactly were the charges for. But my understanding, and just when you look at the charge, the intent versus
right, look at this
assault, the reckless assault that he was.
Oh no, I'm the victim. Come back. Come back. What? I mean, can we all look at this objectively and look at it and be like, that is not a victim behavior, man. And I hate that there will be some people that will come out and come with some thing about some Freudian, because an abuser connects and then they don't know. Like, man, like, miss me with all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that shit because it's not logical, man. It just doesn't make sense. If you're claiming to be the one abused, that you are gonna run after your abuser is ludicrous, bro. It's ludicrous. What's up, Rem? Young, what's up? Hey, what's up from Placerville, California? What's up, Dustin? Welcome, bro.
Car movement.
Look at this.
But and it's handy how how they identify the surveillance cameras. But you got to remember that the prosecutor, I think when this is being played for the jury, I mean, the jury has the benefit of the prosecutor.
Look at my man. Yo, by the way, Jonathan Major's got a wonderful stride. Just look at him, just like a gazelle, bro. Just gallantly, just zooming by. And here she is.
Like,
Jonathan, no, come back.
What's going on?
Jonathan.
This is afterwards.
Jonathan.
So much about this online. The
Look.
chase.
Look at this.
The chase afterward. But
this is crazy.
One thing I'm kind of dealing with is I wonder if any of the jurors are going to talk.
By the way, she almost gets hit by a car right here. Watch this.
Some of them, especially in a high profile case like this, they want to get TV interviews and stuff like that. But we don't hear a lot from jurors or have like real analysis of what goes on in the jury room,
Yeah,
because that's supposed to be sacred. But as
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think that any of those jurors are going to come out and talk. I'm willing to bet that the jury makeup probably was prominently not people of color, first of all, and the vitriol they're going to get because the talking point right now on social media is, here you are. Of course a black man gets found guilty because it's a white woman involved in this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the sentiment is on social media right now. After everyone saw this video of him running away, there were text messages that were entered into evidence in the trial that painted a very different picture. You know,
the legal report.
I think honestly that they were both doing toxic shit to each other. Let's keep it a buck. Most times there's a lot of both sides are doing shit to each other, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental games that they're playing with each other to lead up to this stuff. You know what I mean? It's never, I'm not saying it's never, but I think it's rare that it's just all one-sided and someone just doing everything. You just have two people, because the reality is that when you're in love, it makes you do dumb shit. Love will make you come out of your body. My mother, who's a retired detective, always said the worst crime scenes that she has ever worked were the ones that were crimes of passion, meaning husband-wife, lovers, or love triangles. She said those were the most heinous crimes because love was involved and people it pour it out and it turns into some evil shit, versus gang crime scenes or mafia, whatever, cartel stuff, where they were pretty clean hits, like pop, 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 done, right? Where compared to knives, dismemberment, like wild stuff you see in like the movies and CSI and all that stuff.
I'd be really interested to know what they do, but I gotta say, I get a little worried when
Robo said, clap needs two hands. That's actually a pretty good saying right there. What's up, Rem? 305 in the building. This video is a depiction of me running away from my adult responsibilities. Facts. Yeah, this trial was only about that day yet. Exactly.
I go online and I see people in all caps typing, this is bullshit. The jury's stupid. Whatever, the jury's corrupt. Blah, blah. I'm like, if you were on the jury after this and you saw that kind of rhetoric, would you raise your hand and be like, oh yeah, and my name is so-and-so, I work here.
Exactly.
And like talk about your point of view? No, they
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because they found him guilty, I don't think any of those jurors come forward and say anything, because they're going to catch internet hell. And furthermore, again, I doubt many of them on that jury were people of color. And it's just going to look bad optically that you had a predominantly non-person of color jury convict a black man because it's a white woman victim. It's just the times that we live in, if we're being very honest about the optics of it all. I'm not necessarily saying that's the case, but optically that's how it appears to people. And the truth is, a lot of people out here don't have the logical sense to analyze things in a deep level without just seeing things very superficial and just being like, and just seeing the colors, seeing who's involved, and just coming up with their biased opinion on it.
I'm just worried that we'll never hear from the jurors because of that kind of, the jurors
what's
are
up,
corrupt
honey?
and must have been paid off.
King, what's up?
Kind of talk. But who knows? Hopefully they will talk. But that video that we saw, the SUV video in the very beginning, they wanted to see that on Thursday. The jury got the case like Thursday afternoon. They had closing arguments, and then they
here's what's wild to me, man. he grabs her and puts her back in the car, right? They might take me out for what I'm about to say. But in the grand scheme of things, bro, like, is that, would you guys take that as an assault? If a man grabs you to put your ass back in the car, he's trying to get away from you. Like, even looking at it, it's not like he just grabbed her and threw her. He picked her up and like lifted her into that car. I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see like that. You know, I see assault and I'm thinking, hey, he's taking the fist, he's dragging her by the hair, he's doing something like extremely violent. But picking her up to move her over to a spot to keep her ass in there so that he can like get away, I just don't think that that honestly constitutes an assault. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Green said hell no, he's trying to help them both. To me, in the context of what happens afterwards, him running away, it very much seems to me, if I'm a juror, I'm looking at it like, well, wait a minute. He's trying to get away from her. She won't. Guys, I've been in a situation where women won't let you breathe. You're like, yo, I'm done talking about this. I need my space. They don't respect it. What do they do? Why? They get in your face, bro. It's a fucked up tactic, because then some men will get to a breaking point and then they lash out. And here's what you get caught up, fellas. And that's why you gotta be cool, man. If a woman gets you to that point, you need to get the fuck out quick. Run. Do a Jonathan Major, just run. Because they will get in your face and get to a point to get under your skin to where you snap, bro. And if you don't have it in you to restrain yourself, I don't condone this, obviously, but there are men that will snap and then resort to violence. And that's very unfortunate. And then they get busted and they're all in the wrong. She's on the witness stand with a black eye. You know, I'm the victim. And it never is brought up about all the things that she was doing, the verbal assault, the verbal, emotional stuff that she was putting you that got you to a point that you lost it. That's just the reality of it. It's a really a fucking shame that shit like this happens. But if I'm a juror, how I interpret this, he placed her back in the car. I didn't see him yank her around. I didn't see her like throw her in a crazy way. He picked her up. He's a bigger guy, puts her ass back in the car, and then he's trying to keep her in there so he can get the fuck out. She's clearly grabbing on him.
And then
right? Look, she's hopping right back out. She's grabbing on his arm. Like, these are the little things that I see. How did the jury not see this?
which just kind of indicates they're making progress. Like sometimes it's like, oh, they're at
Well, you see how that turned out. We still lose at the end. Yeah. I mean, this is where, guys, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. The best advice I can give any man, if your girl starts going crazy on you, don't even say nothing, bro. Leave. Run out the door. Like, just remove yourself from that situation. I would even go so far as to say, hit record on your phone so you can capture audio so that there's never question about what was said or whatever. You got some kind of trail. You have to protect. It's sad. It's sad that we have gotten into a point in society where everything is, in dating now, it's either transactional. What are you going to do for me? You know, or it's about who captures enough evidence to make the other one look bad when the split happens, or if this goes to a trial or something like that. Because now everyone's secretly recording stuff, and it's crazy, bro. It's really crazy time. Alex, what's up? Watching from India. Appreciate that, bro. First time on the stream you speak facts, bro. Appreciate that, Jacob. Thank you, brother. No limit. What's up, bro? He said I'm a sea slapper. Shut up, bro. Don't say that.
asking questions they don't agree, but like sometimes it just indicates they're trying to work through things. That's what happened in the Tory Lanez case. They asked some pretty fundamental questions early on, but so they asked the questions Thursday afternoon to see the SUV video, and they wanted to get the judge to read a full reading of the charges. So my understanding is when they came back in Friday afternoon, that's when the judge read the final charges for them. And I think that's when they resaw the video too. So they only deliberated for like maybe 3 hours on Friday afternoon. So a lot of people were like, gosh, this is just stretching on for multiple days. But I'm like, really?
Hold on. Honey, what'd you say? I missed that on chat. Can you run that back, please? I'm in a DV situation, 9-10. The mail's going to, yeah, guys, the reality is, guys, you just got to know, you by and large, men by and large, don't have any kind of advantages in those situations. You really don't. You know, he removed himself, and she followed him. She should be charged for harassment. You know, it's curious here. I thought they brought charges on her, but I think the PD dropped it on. So I don't know what's going on here. And nowadays you have to be careful if you or her hit record first. I know what you're saying there, honey. I think, yeah, it depends on the state. Certain states are one-party states. Other states are two-party states on what's recorded. However, I'm not a lawyer, but I think that if you happen to record a situation where you're being assaulted, it doesn't even matter because that's still a crime that you're recording. You know what I'm saying? Versus if you just record a phone call to try and catch somebody up on something. I think that's very different. If you happen to turn on the face cam as you're getting pounded on, I think the law makes exceptions for that. And I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. But I think, you know, I was saying, you see how they are all about protecting women now. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing though, even before we got into the climate where it's leans very, I've said this, we're seeing, you know, as much as people say about the patriarchy, let's be honest, folks, the matriarchy is now, it's shifted. Women are starting to really run shit and put themselves in key positions and stuff like that. And certainly the law has always been in their favor long before this change in you know, pushing feminism and all that stuff. Which by and large, I don't have a problem with feminism, with the basic concept of allowing women the opportunity and the rights to do things. I think that's fucking great. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great that they have an opportunity to vote, work, have a career. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? My issue with it is like the third wave feminism, or whatever. I don't know if there's a fourth wave feminism now. My problem is why is it, while you are trying to uplift women, why do they got to shit on men on the process? Like, that's kind of fucked up. It's all good that you want to expand and have these opportunities and do all these kinds of things, but like, why is it coming at the expense of men? Why is it like we're stepping on you on our way up? Like, that's crazy. You know, it's so hyper competitive when it doesn't need to be. It's, you know what I'm saying? I think most men are cool with women having these opportunities. And if you are a girl dad like myself, I wouldn't want my daughter to live in a world where it's like the Stone Age. Of course I want her to, you know what I'm saying? Like right now we're talking about like future in college and all stuff. She really wants to pursue physics. Bro, you know how fucking ecstatic I am that she says she wants to go major in physics, bro? I'm fucking like, holy shit. I done did something right that she's thinking of that and not something else. You know what I'm saying? That would be more of like something I may not be so happy about. So she has the opportunity. I just think it's crazy that again, in the process of this all, and I speak very generally here, that the feminist movement tends to shit on men in the process. It's like, yo, this is not necessary. You know what I'm saying?
They've only been deliberating like maybe 5 hours tops when they got in this morning. And here, I'm going to pause this video.
Monica,
we'll
what's
go
up?
back to it here and go down. But pretty early on, I saw that they had a question. This is me tweeting my stuff. This is Josh.
By the way, she's excellent on Twitter, y'all. Definitely, again, recommend following Megan Cunoff. She's just covering a lot of, she's really made a name for herself covering these pop culture stories and stuff. She does such a phenomenal job. Highly recommend you guys follow her on YouTube and on her Twitter or X account.
From Courthouse News Service. No verdict, but 2 notes from the jury. One requesting a reread of the charge number 4, and that's the harassment violation that they did end up convicting on. And then requesting the raw video footage of car 1, which I think is the footage that we just saw. Yeah. And then requesting Chloe's testimony of the group's arrival to the club, including description of Jabari icing her finger. So, I mean, you can never really tell with the questions, but I'm like, that doesn't seem like the best question for the defense. But based on the verdict, what happened was some probably wanted to convict on all charges and some probably wanted to acquit on all charges. Maybe, I mean, we're just speculating here because we haven't actually talked to the jurors, but they were able to come up with.
Yeah, she's a female. Yes, she is a female. To my knowledge.
Some kind of consensus through this. And what to keep in mind is that they acquitted on the assault charge that's related to the finger. So again, it would be great if any of those fine 6 people would
Guys, Megan, to my knowledge, is a woman. You know, just yeah.
want to talk about, you know, what they went through the last few days and what they did. But just the rhetoric online from all the people online who, first of all, when they hadn't reached a verdict yet, people were just talking about what morons they are. And granted, this is like kind of typical internet discussion that goes on, but I just worry it's really going to deter any of the jurors from ever wanting to talk on.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to get flamed. They come on, they talk about this, they're going to get flamed here. You know, what I find interesting is the harassment charge. He got hit with the harassment charge. Yet when you look at the video, she's the one chasing him. I would argue that's harassment. It's mind blowing how no charges were brought up on her at all. You know what I mean? Like to think that this whole situation was just one-sided, that it was only him, is fucking absurd. There was clear display on her part of being harassing, leaving him alone. The man had to run away, yet she still chased him. You mean to tell me there's nothing wrong with that? It's mind-blowing because of New York and that super liberal, far, far left, bro. You know what I'm saying? Far, far left shit, that they didn't have it in them to run charges on a woman. That's crazy work.
Line or to talk about the reasoning on this. But
Angel, what's up?
So jurors in the courtroom. So and he's able to
Somebody fill in Angel, please.
See this all in the courtroom. And that's how it usually works in California courts.
Why was she in the closet? Don't you find that weird? Yeah, I don't know, Greens. We didn't get there yet. We'll take a look.
So though sometimes it just depends on the judge, but they were able to. The reporters were in the courtroom when the court reporter did the read back and the jurors watched the video. And so then there's a break, lunch break until 2:15, and that's at 12:45. Remember, I'm on West Coast time. And then so the jury came back after lunch. I mean, I my guess is the lunch is somehow mandated from the court. Like the court wants his staff to have a break, and they all need to go get a sandwich or something. But it looks like the jury might have been ready pretty fast after getting the answers to their questions. Like they didn't need to go to lunch. They could have just come back with the verdict because it says 12:25. They get a note saying that we, the jury, have reached a verdict. And that's 10 minutes after they were supposed to be back. Granted, not being there, I don't know exactly what time the jury came back. I mean, court time is always like give or take a few minutes, sometimes at least, but looks like they reached it really fast. But and then this is, of course, kind of the confusing thing because look, I'm not there, and I would have preferred to actually do my own reporting on this in the courtroom. But you know, I'm in California, and it's Christmas time and everything. But convicts on 2 domestic assault charges, and I think a better way to phrase that would have been domestic abuse charges, because I mean, I retweeted that and said 2 assault charges, basically just repeated what it was. But it's not. It was a little more. It wasn't. It was only 1 assault charge, as I went back and corrected. And I did see some people, you know, saying in the comments to me that I should delete the tweet. I would have edited it if I could, but because it's threaded, actually, once you thread something, you can't go back and edit the tweets. But I did have like an Instagram post that I deleted. But I agree with the people who say that the mechanism for correcting this stuff is doing it through the thread. And also, in my defense, I mean, come on, I was just repeating and harassing his girlfriend.
Jonathan Majors found guilty. Okay, here's a statement from the Manhattan DA, Alvin Bragg. Okay, at the Manhattan DA's office, we are committed to centering survivors in all of our work. The evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated psychological and emotional abuse and escalating patterns of coercion far too common among the many intimate partner IPV cases we see each and every day. Today, a jury determined that pattern of abuse and coercion culminated in Mr. Majors assaulting and harassing his girlfriend. Oh my God. We thank the jury for its service. Survivor, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God.
We thank the jury for its service and the survivor for bravely telling her story, despite having to relive her trauma on the stand. The one thing this
was criminal. This was an actual criminal, y'all. So who's to say now she could run up civil charges? More than likely she will.
The sentence about what the jury determined. Today, a jury determined that pattern of abuse and coercion culminated with, like, I don't think that's actually what the jury verdict was. they determined that he assaulted and harassed his girlfriend. But I think if you ask the jurors about their verdict, I mean, they would even say that the jury instructions said nothing about, you know, I don't know. I mean, there wasn't anything in the charging documents about how, you know, has there been a pattern of abuse? Obviously, that was found here. But the fact that he was acquitted on 2 of the charges kind of shows that it was a little more complicated. But again, it'd be great if we could like actually hear from the jurors on this. I'm sure some people are already trying to get them. I mean, this got so much coverage in surveillance video. This is the 33-minute video, and it starts with them leaving his penthouse. And I mean, she'd been living there too with him for a long time.
By the way, y'all, it's crazy that we live in a time now where they literally tracked them through cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like from the elevator out into the streets, down the block. Like there's cameras. We live in a Big Brother state. There's cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? That alone, I don't even know how crime still exists because there's just so many cameras everywhere.
So, yeah, thank you, Lily Sweet. Yeah, I should be able to take some time here, especially now that this is over. I'm not really sure there's actually
like China.
like,
you know what? Actually, if I remember correctly, the UK is the most egregious country in the world when it comes to surveillance of their citizens. They have cameras. They have an entire hub where all of these video feeds are pulled into. They got everyone under surveillance. It's wild work, bro. I would never live in an environment like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, that's crazy. I guess it's illegal for women to cry over a man and it's called emotional abuse. Like this makes no sense. There's a lot of things that don't make no sense right now. Big Brother always watching. True. Were the members of the jury disclosed? No, they won't disclose it. It's only on the juror members if they want to make themselves known to the public. But there's gonna be so much blowback if they do. That the best thing they should do is not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Carlos, what's up, bro? She finna sneeze.
Anything going on next week? Oops. But and I mean, sometimes it's and I can see why a lot of news organizations just don't put this stuff online because you want to get readers to the point of it, which is obviously the SUV altercation. But for prosecutors, it's just important to put this all together because it just shows everything that happened. You know, it shows their demeanor throughout the whole night, before and after, kind of thing.
Look at the gentleman, lets her go. Okay, all right, Jonathan. How did this thing turn so far left, though? Probably maybe alcohol.
New York City, the Big Apple, makes me want to go there. So I kept thinking, I've actually only been to New York City twice in my life, guys.
One thing I want to say, this reminds me, because I mean, the way they're exiting, they look like it's normal. He lets her walk through the door like a gentleman, opens the door for her and to get in. I will tell you one thing, fellas. Never, ever have sex with a woman when either of you has had any kind of alcohol or drug consumption. I know that shit sounds fun to do. Did it back in the day, you know what I'm saying? And all that wild nights of drinking and sex and all that stuff. But gone are the days where you can get away with that because all it takes is for one accusation. If she's had a couple of drinks, she had a little glass of wine, it's all it takes for there to be a claim made that you took advantage of them. Or if you've been drinking, you know what I'm saying? If you are going to have intercourse with a woman in 2023 and beyond, you better be sober, fellas. You better make sure that she's sober. If I know a woman's had something to drink, I don't care if she took a little shot. No sex. We are not fucking that night. We will wait until a day where you are sober so that you have all of your senses together so that you can fully consent to taking this dick. Other than that, I will tell you fellas, do not have sex when alcohol has been consumed by you or the woman. Period. Okay? I'm giving you game to save yourself and your life. Just don't do it. Don't. And the only exception is if it's like your wife, your long-term partner. If it's a one-off, a fling, recently dating, you're playing the field, don't do it with them. Don't do it with them, okay? Carlos, day was good, bro. Be sober and get a written consent. Yo, I'm gonna make one up. I'm going to make a sex contract. You know, Dave Chappelle did it back on the Chappelle Show, and it was funny. If you watch Chappelle's show right now in 2023, going into 2024, almost everything that he made skits about has fucking come into fruition, bro. The sex contract. Oh God, there were other ones that I'm going blank on. But there was a sex contract. There was so many other things revolving around a lot of topics and things that we're dealing with now that he was joking on back then. It's almost like he prophesized it. It's crazy. But the reality is like, yo, we may actually have to have sex contracts. It might be one of the only ways to protect yourself. You get with someone, you get the paperwork, and you have a whole bunch of boxes with all the various sexual acts, and you check mark the one that you are willing to do. They check mark the other ones. You sign both names at the bottom and acknowledging that you are on this date and at this time, we are both sober and willing participants in the above listed sexual acts. And that might be the only way to get yourself out of a jam. Oh, some of the other things were the R. Kelly thing. Remember when he getting on the stand with R. Kelly? I wouldn't believe it unless he had 2 forms of ID, his grandmama there, and that whole skit was funny as hell too. The racial draft, yes, thank you. There was there was so many other skits that were like, bro, how did you know that this was going to be our future? You know what I mean? It's crazy. You just gave me an idea, Moon. I need 30%, bro. I need 30%. By the way, I got to get with Rican. I want to make Rick. I need your help with a spreadsheet formula. I want to create some. I will talk about it offline because I'm going to give away the thing.
That, but I was thinking, I was like, man, if I did somehow end up going to Manhattan to cover this trial, the idea of being in New York City for only the 3rd time in my life around Christmas time and just spending the whole time stuck in a courtroom sounds kind of drinks. And
I mean, look at them. They got them on camera at the restaurant, bro. You couldn't even really move without everybody knowing your movements. All right.
Courtroom for that. I've read some of the stories about her testimony, but I don't have the exact on that. But yeah, I mean, she was on the stand for, what was it, like 3.5 days, 4 days. So I'm sure she was asked about that. I don't know what her.
Look, she's grabbing on him. How does that not some kind of a charge? Oh my God. I hate this world we live in, man.
Response was to it. One thing I was thinking about doing, I mean, there's just so much interest in this trial. I mean, I was hearing about it during the Tory Lane, well, not during the Tory Lanez case because it hadn't happened yet, but the second it happened in March, I was getting questions like, oh, here's one for you to cover. Here's one for you to cover. I mean, there's just so much interest in it.
Here's the thing, and we'll wrap it up on this one. The interest in it is that you have, at the time, the biggest Hollywood star, one of the sexiest men alive, right? He was all over the place. He was going to have the entire MCU next couple of phases built around him as Kang. This man was at the peak of the mountaintop in Hollywood, and it all came crumbling down with this. And what's even more wilder about it is that as we sit here and watch this video repeatedly, as he tries to put her in the car to get away, she doesn't. She hops out. He walks. She's on him. Then he has to break free from her. She still runs after him and clings onto him. And for him to get hit with some charges and she gets hit with nothing, the interest is in that people are tired of seeing like these double standards and things not being equally held. The truth is that abuse can happen on both sides. And the vast majority of the times, abuse against men don't get reported because men are just like, all right, she smacked me in the face, whatever, I'm gonna shake it off. But if it was a guy did it, she's running straight to the cops and you going to jail. Men eat a lot of shit. Let's keep it a buck. And if they were to go before and report this stuff, it gets laughed off of. You might get ridiculed. Social media gonna be like, damn, bro. Imagine if the petite white girlfriend of Jonathan Majors hits him. Everyone looks at Jonathan Majors like, bro, you swole. You're gonna go report her. They're gonna clown him. Like, it's unfortunate that as men, that's where we're at, because in a lot of ways we are our own worst enemies in this regard, because men will clown other men that decide to be like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna take this. You slap me. I'm gonna hold you to the same standard that if I slapped you. So I'm gonna go report this shit. You're gonna have to go to jail or go to trial or whatever. But if men do this, other men clown them for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think this was a bad call. Again, it's really unfortunate. The real kind of question that's in my mind now is what happens with Jonathan Majors. Disney cut him off already. You know, I think in the current climate, you know, think about Robert Downey Jr. He had an incredible arc, right? For a while there, for those of you that might not know this, right, might be younger, but there was a period in Robert Downey Jr.'s career, because I know a lot of y'all know him from Iron Man and he was on top of the world. But long before that, yo, like Robert Downey Jr. was down bad. He had a bad drug problem. He was kind of like the black sheep of Hollywood. So his arc is incredible. How he turned himself into Tony Stark and became iconic with Iron Man, because he was in a very bad spot. And some of the OGs, older folks might know this already. I say that to say though, his issue stems from drug problems. In our current social climate, it almost seems like it would have been better if he had drug related charges brought up on him, like he was ODing or was even distributing some drugs, because being charged for an assault and on a woman in our climate right now, it's almost like a death wish, man. I don't know that he bounces back anytime soon, if ever, from this. It quite honestly just really shot him down, and I'd be really shocked to see. I'm not saying it's impossible to do. I just think that it's going to take a long time, and certainly to at least resume big blockbuster movies. He might have to do a lot of YouTube movies and like straight to streaming services that we've never heard of before, because they ain't going on Netflix. You know what I mean? That's kind of my final thoughts on this, man. If you guys want to see the rest of the video, again, go see, head on over to Megan Cunnough's YouTube channel, sub to the channel, check out her videos, and that's all I have to say about that. It's crazy. Then I kicked her in the pussy. What? Yeah, Tubi. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. RDJ turned his life upside down thanks to Hank. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's move along, because I'm not done yet. In the crazy world of, oh, here's a video too. This is all of the body cam footage, y'all. There's no audio in it because the prosecution didn't want that out there, or the defense, one or the other. But this is police body cam from that day. There's no audio. Let's see if we can just skip through it real quick. So here he is. And as she said, he was talking a lot. So it may be that the defense didn't want some of the stuff clearly mentioned. Maybe it was too divulging or too, you know, I don't know. But there's that. All right. Moving along here. In the world of crazy shit. Women literally cause so many problems with us men today. Look, here's the thing. Yeah, perhaps, but there's certainly enough things that we as men do that put ourselves in these fucking situations. Case in point, perfect segue, is Anthony Edwards. Let's talk about this, man. So this is going viral. Anthony Edwards going viral for allegedly paying a woman $100,000 to get an abortion. And here's where we're at with this. Let me run you down the series of tweets here. All right. So it starts off with Dream Page, another IG model. I don't know who the hell they are. I don't follow any IG models because for what, right? And fellas, please don't follow them. You know what I'm saying? You're just being simpy and thirsty. Dream Page is the name here. So out of nowhere, she posts on her stories, I think, or this might be actual posts. It's on her stories here. So here we have a picture at the very top of a clear blue pregnancy test. I still have an appointment on the 27th. Anthony replies, hell no, can't do this. She says, so not what? What a great response. He says, get an abortion, LOL. She then replies, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago and I regret it every day. He says, man, you can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet, right? She then responds, that's not the point. I had to get an abortion 2 years ago and I regret it. Yes, he says, yes, but I don't want a kid. He's very clear in where he stands in this, and he's expressing himself. So, by the way, the fact that you sent over a pregnancy test here, first of all, if you're at this level of celebrity, I'm not taking that that don't mean nothing to me unless she pees on that stick in front of me. So I can see that is you. This is easy to doctor up, pull off the internet, have a friend pee on it that's pregnant, to get you into some kind of crazy situation here. The next screenshot she shares, being cool to you is just going to get an abortion by myself and you're not doing shit and going about your day. That's being cool to you. Obviously you've been through this before just by your reaction. He responds, I'll send you the money to help you out. Her response to this, ready? I didn't ask for it, but okay, right? That's how I read that. It wasn't like me fully coming out and saying, you got to pay me for this. But so it's like, I didn't ask you for it, but sure. Put it right here. She says, you just don't want a baby. Is that what you're saying? Is that why you're saying all of this? Because I've been cool with you. And it comes off to me as though it's like, we've been cool together. It's like, you don't want to have a baby with me? Are you sure? He comes back, I don't want kids. You ain't changing this man's mind. Let's handle this like grown-ups. I think up until this point, it's been pretty respectable. You know what I'm saying? He's been clear about what he wants and where he stands on the situation. She says, okay. She goes on to add, I'm not trying to force you to be a dad to a baby you don't want. I just don't like abortions. That doesn't make me wrong. If you really don't want to do this, fine, I won't. So again, she's saying like, I want to force you to do it. If you don't want it, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Next screenshot she shares is him saying, just take the pills. She says, you don't care about no one but you. He then says, you got the money. What's the holdup? Because now you finna make it a problem. Now, mind you, he said, you got the money. What's the holdup here? Here, I'm going to save my analysis once we get through this, because I'm going to really break this down, man, and why this is crazy. So then she replies, finna make what a problem? I don't give a fuck. I've been nice this whole time. I don't bother you. I don't cause no problems, not speaking or nothing, not cause problems, nothing. Don't speak to me like that. I told you I would. I told you I would because you want me to. So that's you talking about a life. Just be somewhat understanding. I told you I'll be home soon. He says, okay, just make sure I get the video or the box with the right pills. She says, what other pills would they be, Anthony? He said, I'm just making sure. Then this right here is what has now become a meme. First, she sends a picture of what seems to be an AI baby for God knows what purposes. Look how cute. And with the little broken heart thing. She's trying to really sway him into this whole idea, so, ever so subtly, to maybe rethink having a baby with her, right? Because this is an 18-year contract come up. He says, send the video. She replies, I haven't even taken them or received anything. He replies, send the video. Why are you repeating the same shit? The video? I was asleep. Okay. Where's the video? That right there has become a meme. If you go on Twitter, it's trending right now. Send the video, right? It's and then people are posting a funny like video to go with it. It's actually pretty funny. And I think we actually got some to take a look at here. So that is the conversation that she shared. Now, there are so many different things about this that we need to break down because it is mind-blowing on how wrong a lot of what's happening here is. First, let's address this. The fact that, and it's not just this IG model, Dottie here, but we see this a lot of people, primarily women, leaking private conversations online for clout, for hits, views, whatever. This needs to be addressed because I think that just as bad and just as illegal as it is now for anyone to put revenge porn out, right? We all know what that is. If you tape something, you break up with someone, you release a video of them doing some kind of sexual act, that is now by and large a criminal act in a lot of places, if not everywhere at this point. I would argue that going in to release private messages is equivalent to releasing a revenge porn video, because you are causing the same harm, just in a different way, to the person. It's embarrassing. It's exploitative. It's just bad. Without any context, you just decide that I'm just going to put this out there. Like, what was the reason for her putting this out to the public? It was 100% to shit on him, make him look bad, get some clout, relevancy, you know, whatever it may be. There was no reason for her to release this, especially if he cleared the check and paid her. There was another, I don't know if I have it. Yeah, here's a screenshot she also shared of the payment, $100,000 on November 27th. Why is it that she's releasing this on December 18th? She's been paid, right? She's been paid for this. And now after the fact, this is problematic. It needs to be addressed with some kind of law that you should not be allowed to just openly divulge personal messages sent to you. And if those messages were potentially criminal, then it needs to go to the authorities, not to social media. So there's one of my first issues with this, and it is problematic. And the people that do this need to get held accountable for leaking stuff to the public for unwarranted. We didn't need to know that y'all were having this issue going on between yourselves. That's a private matter, and you really just expose them. Same thing with Mariah Mills, with Zion Williamson that we saw. Keke Palmer did it, releasing the text message, or was it him? Or I think her and her baby daddy did that. They were both filed for that, for releasing texts trying to expose each other. It's bad. It's bad. And again, I equate that to releasing revenge porn, right? So there's one thing. The other aspect of this is that nothing upsets me more than when I see men not having the sexual discipline to not put their dicks inside these IG thotties and these OnlyFans girls and these sex workers that are looking for a come up. Now, this is obviously, we're talking about athletes, entertainers, like men that have a lot of clout, status, a lot of money. They tend to get preyed upon by these types of women that are out there. Very specifically, these types of women. I want to be clear on that, right? That are out there on the hunt. Think of Brittany Renner. She's probably like one of the OGs of it at this point. And you know, what's ironic about this is you see these conversations on Twitter where women, when it comes to the age gap, when men date down, you see these conversations, or you see these stories where like a man's 40 dating a 22-year-old girl, woman rather. And the girlies on Twitter would be like, this is so wrong. This gives pedo vibes. Date within your age range. This is crazy. You should at least wait till she's 25 because she can fully develop her brain and all this stuff up. Okay. All right. If we're going to play by those rules, then why is there no outcry when these IG fucking thotties go hunting for these young NBA ballers that just came up and got a big contract, made it up out the hood? Because a lot of times they come from impoverished communities in the hood that many of us probably grew up in as well. And families still might be in there. They were able to escape that, get a financial come up that sets them up and their family up potentially for life. And there are women out there like Brittany Renner, like this woman, and so many, like Mariah Mills, that are preying on these 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old, 23-year-old men that ironically haven't developed their full maturity brain because they're not 25 yet. But these older women are preying on them and finessing them. And again, I hold these guys accountable too. You gotta have that discipline not to put the tip in and go raw. And these types of girls is crazy, but they're also young, right? They never had access to any of this. And the reality about this, and this is what bothers me about in the red pill space when they talk about high value man, we need to be clear. There's really two types of men. There's the high value man and the high status man. And too much in the red pill space, they talk about high value man. And what's problematic about the talking points around high value man in the red pill space is that it's primarily focused on how much that man makes and his social status. I would argue that social status and how much money you have only really applies, and that's what separates the high status men from the high value man. What makes a high value man, to me, in my opinion, sure, having money, having some level of status, but it's about a man that stands on something, has morals, has an ethos, has self-integrity, self-dignity, commands respect, has boundaries, and is clear about that. Those are the elements to me that are the foundation for what a man is all about, right? He knows where he stands. He's confident in himself. He won't do shit just to be cool and look good. He's 10 toes down and he holds himself in that manner. And if you add the money and you add the status, that to me is a high value man. All these other guys that got bread and got a little bit of social media motion don't mean they're high value. They could just be high status, because there's a lot of men out here that got money and got some clout, but are cornballs. And I know ladies, and some of you fellas know this too. There's a lot of cornball men that came up, got some bread, some crypto bros or whatever they may be, come up on some money. They're still corny. They're still using their money to lead with women, and they get finessed. They never had bitches before, and now because they got money, it puts them in a position to get some, and they losing their mind because they got no control. They never had bitches before. They don't know how to interact with women. They just pay their way through the pussy. And these are the type of men that make me disgusted, because you shouldn't be doing this. This is not how you move. You will only ever be a walking ATM to those types of women, and you're only going to attract those types of women, and not a woman that's generally trying to rock with you for you and be by your side and love you and support you in the ways that you want, because you're only ever running into the bitches that want your bread. And they're going to play a good game. Like the ones that are good, they're going to play like they love you. They're going to play like they really want to be with you and all of that. Bro, it's a finesse. They there for the bread, for the trips, for the bags that you're going to get her. And the minute she sees someone that got a little bit more bread than you, bye. You know what I'm saying? And that's best case scenario, because other times they're going to let you hit raw all you want. Baby, you don't got to pull out. Don't even trip, baby. I got you. You know I got the pill. Don't trip. How the hell you pregnant now? Right? So now it's an 18-year come up. So in this situation, I hate to see men playing themselves, being reckless out here. You have so much to lose. One of the most valuable things that my boss, when I got hired in the radio, my boss, who was a woman, a program director, she's dead now, rest in peace, Chris Kelly. But I had this advice coming from a woman. She said, Moon, you're a good looking guy. You're about to be the voice of the city of Chicago. You're going to have so many women throwing themselves at you. I'm going to tell you this. Don't fuck with a bitch who don't got nothing to lose. And remember, I told you that. And I swear to God, that stuck with me ever since that day. And especially because it came from a woman. She knew what it is out there. And she gave me, and I'll always be thankful for this, she gave me the game to give me a heads up, to be mindful of, if I'm at this level, if she got nothing going on for herself, I'm not saying that she had to be at my level in terms of like my finances and my status, but like she basically has to have something happening going on for herself, because if you attract those women that don't got nothing going on, they're going to leech onto you. They're going to cling on to you for dear. They're going to cling on to you like Jonathan Major's girl that we watched in the video when he was trying to run away from her. She was trying to grab him and, no, Jonathan, come back, because that they see you as a bag, a come up. You know what I'm saying? It's a come up. So here's a picture of who this woman is. So this is the woman Anthony Edwards has accidentally gotten pregnant. And again, I don't get impressed by this. Some of you right now, keep it a buck, are like, damn, bro. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go find her Instagram and go follow her right now. Why? For what? So you could beat your meat to that? Bro, I done seen bodies like this. I'm not fazed by it. You know, you could essentially buy this body, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You could buy the body. Here's another one. This is even crazier because this is a bad BBL, bro. Look at this. That is so bad. It's just built different and not even in like a good way. It's just, you know, but that's the woman that, you know, he allegedly knocked up. We don't even know if it's true. We don't even know if she finessed him, got paid, and still decided to carry the baby because she's within her right to do whatever she wants. And that leads me back to another point about this whole thing, which is people are taking offense to what he said in some of the responses here. I would argue that I don't think he did anything wrong. He made it very clear what his stance was on having a child, what he didn't want to do. And the thing is I didn't see anything in here about let's see. He did say about taking the pill and all that stuff. People are trying to say he forced her to do it. She has her own free will to decide that. It was only after he made a reference to, let's see where it was. I will send you the money. I didn't ask for it, but okay. Once she said okay, everything after this, when he says, where's the video and do this, to me, this is no longer a thing of him pressuring you. You have now entered into a agreement. He sent you money. You accepted the money. So at this point, you got to own up to what you agreed to do. You took the money. You can't play fucking cry me a victim now when you got paid to do this. If you had high morals, you wouldn't have said, I don't want $1 from you. I'm going to either have it or not based on how I feel. But this to me it was for the money. And it's sad because, let me get to this other point here. He actually had to come out and make a statement about this, which is, let me read it to you. I made comments in the heat of the moment that are not me and that are not aligned with what I believe and who I want to be as a man. All women should be supported and empowered to make their own decisions about their bodies and what's best for them. I'm handling my personal matters privately and will not be commenting on them any further at this time. I think this was an L response. Not that the response was bad. He shouldn't even have responded to this in the first place. I don't think there was anything about this that he had to address publicly because one, she brought it out unjustifiably just to make him look bad, potentially to expose him and extort him for more money, and probably to be vindictive towards him when this was a totally private matter. We didn't need to know any of this was happening. We really didn't. And furthermore, you know, as I said before, he makes a statement here, and this is probably his PR people doing this. All women should be supported and empowered to make their decisions about their bodies and what's best for them. Yeah, that's true. But it doesn't mean that as a man, I can't express that I don't want to have a child or I don't think we should have one. You know, this is almost sounds in a way that a man has no say in anything in the reproductive rights of this all, which men don't. It's women have full autonomy on this. They have full choice decision on doing this, whether or not they proceed on with the pregnancy or they terminate it. So, you know, this was kind of a pandering remark here I didn't really like, because when we go back and we look at the part when he says, I'll send you money, she says, okay. Everything after that point in the conversation, she forfeited that whole thing, because she agreed now at that point to proceed with an abortion because she was going to get paid. And you can't come back now and play the fucking card of, oh, pity me. And, you know, I didn't want to do this. Yeah, but you took money for it. I mean, it speaks to the morality of it all, which is, I think, is essentially what I'm getting at here. You know, you have no moral ground. You know, you saying that, honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago and I regret it every day. But I bet you don't have nearly as much regret now that you're getting 100K, or at least you got paid at least 100K right now. And again, we don't know if she actually is pregnant currently, if she decided to, you know, pump fake him and say, yeah, I'll terminate it. And she didn't. Now she's going to, because now that's 18 years of child support. She bought the bag. That's a come up. You know what I mean? This kind of shit right here drives me up a wall. I hate to see young athletes put themselves in a situation, for one, because there is a level of personal responsibility that they should be aware of. They need to get coached by the veterans on those teams, or an agency or an organization within the NBA that teaches these young athletes that get into the pros how to cope with IG thoughts coming after them and groupies, because it really is problematic. And while they need to understand this for themselves, how to move carefully, they also need to be taught, because they don't know the signs. You know, women can be very manipulative, and when they're using sex as a manipulation tool, most men are gonna fold. Oh, okay. Put a little P in front of you, wave that little punani in front of a guy, he's gonna be he gets a little dumb. It's just how men can be, especially for a man that never had it before and hasn't really been exposed to it. They're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? The NBA and the veterans seem to me to be failing these younger athletes. The younger athletes need to know better, man. Stop hitting these chicks raw. It's crazy work. Wear rubbers or get a vasectomy. You know what I'm saying? If I was an athlete in these guys' positions, let me tell you what I would do. I would go and freeze a bunch of my sperm in like 5 to 10 different facilities. So I've got backups. Then I would get a vasectomy. And then I would go on a rampage. I'd do whatever I want, because you ain't gonna hit me with you got me pregnant line. And then the day I decide that I found the one, then we pull my sperm that's been in storage, and we go through that process, because I would rather do that than to get caught up for 18 years with some fucking thought. You know what I'm saying? Crazy times we live in, Anthony Edwards. Hopefully a lesson learned here. It's going to be interesting to see what comes of this. If she actually, in fact, is still pregnant, did she terminate it? Was it all a lie? Did she extort him? There's a lot of conversation around this right here, but it's just crazy to see another athlete getting kind of caught up in these situations here. You know what I'm saying? With dealing with an IG model. What do you guys think? Using that physical thing for psychological manipulations? Absolutely. They have conferences on money savings, investment, women. They need to do more. Helios, what's up? Is that my man Helios? She got money and the attention she wanted. She got something, you know. And the thing is like, was she really pregnant? Was the pregnancy was that even hers? That's why I said from the beginning of my comments, which is, unless I see you piss on that thing in front of me, I'm not taking that shit as gospel. I'm gonna not believe it until you piss in front of me with that thing. So I know first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? They be finessing out here. They really be finessing. Don't forget truckloads of HIV pills. Wait, what? What are you talking about? C's coming in with that 1-year membership, bro. He said, Moon is the GOAT, sub up. Yo, thank you guys. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you enjoy the content, whether it's the short form, funny stuff, the live streams, the content that we do, man, come over to kick.com, djmoondawglive, sub up to the channel. We finally, hey, thanks to y'all killed it the other day. We finally broke 103, man. We're trying to hit that 250. Definitely appreciate that. You can also hit the Cash App. I'll drop a bomb and shout you out for the love. Definitely appreciate the support. If you guys find value or are entertained, if the shit puts a smile on your face, definitely you can show love that way, and it's definitely appreciated. The solution is not having numerous partners. Yeah, right. The real solution, Shannon, is having sexual discipline. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. When I was in my 20s, I was knocking pussy out the park. I was a menace, and I was doing it at a global scale. I was around the world knocking it back. Before there was a term for passport bros, I worked in the government. I worked for the State Department, so I was Black Passport. If you don't know about the Black Passport gang, that's diplomatic. I was around here traveling. So, you know, I was in various countries enjoying myself, right? But my point is that for a young man, pussy does something to our brains. I can't deny it. It when you're younger and you're not as strong-minded, you just leading with your dick. You're wherever, you know what I mean? Like that mother's like a bloodhound. It just smells punani, and wherever it gets on the scent and it just goes there. You're like, oh, you just go for the ride. But yes, men need to do better. Young men need to do better in controlling the urge and being selective in who you lay in bed with. You know what I'm saying? Because all it takes is for the wrong one to get pregnant, and that's usually how it happens. And now you're stuck in a lifetime of shit dealing with that person. You know what I'm saying? Moon, if you got to do that, you're going to have to need that P-Rep on IV drip if you're going to go raw. Wait, what are you talking about? Have you eliminated all mercenaries on convoy? Mines keep glitching like missions bug. What are you talking about, Orlando? Day was good, Carlos. Yes, discipline. Additionally, disease exists, so individuals should be cognizant of that. Disease can impact a person and their loved ones' offspring. Yeah, that's true too. I think also here's the thing about it. I am speaking from a perspective of pregnancy, and that's why I haven't included the obviously like the STI stuff, which is part of it, right? Because if it's not pregnancy, you also have to worry about that side of it. What I will say though, and I think the sentiment here is we have now advanced quite a bit in medicine to the point where even if you have HIV, I'll share a personal story without giving away who this person is. But someone that I know for a lot of years recently told me, we haven't talked for a while, and this is like a homie, like a brother to me. It's not a woman. Recently told me that he contracted HIV, and I was fucking like caught off guard, like what? And but here's the thing, is while yeah, I mean obviously no one wants to carry any of that stuff, but he caught it early enough, and they put him on these pills, and it suppresses that shit, so he could basically live a normal ass life. So like we've advanced quite a bit. Things for herpes, and a lot of other. You know, some of these diseases are lifelong. You can't get rid of them. Others can go away, like the clap and all that stuff. But my point is, like, generally, the medicine has improved so much that I think most people are not really, I won't say like they're not worried about it, but I think some people think like, you know, I could take some medicine and I'll be all right type shit. You know what I mean? But it's still not good. You should still be protective of yourself, right? Because it can impact your reproductive, you know, the reproductive system, and having a child, it can severely impact them. So you want to be careful. Absolutely. Ivan Xfield with key card. They dropped already. Orlando, you must be on the wrong stream, bro. We're not playing Tarkov. STI can impact the child. Children can be born carrying diseases. Yep. It's basically what I just said. HIV was terrifying when it was going around and sleeping random pickups. Yeah, it's changed, man. I mean, HIV back in the 80s was insane. I mean, we saw what happened. Those people that HIV going into AIDS and the deterioration, very, very sad. My biological father contracted HIV, and he didn't die directly from HIV, but he developed cancer, and because of the weakened immune state, it took him out, right? So yeah, there's a lot of other things that impact it. So you got to be careful for multiple reasons, you know, but I'll tell you what, if it was between, if you had a pew pew to my head here and you said, Moon, you got to pick either paying $100,000 a month to some IG thought that you got knocked up for the next 18 years, or you contract a uncurable disease. Hey man, just go ahead and give me the disease, man. Fuck it, whatever it is. I'd rather take medicine for that shit for the rest of my life. Hey yo, I'd rather do that than to be stuck with an insufferable IG model that's extorting me for money for at least 18 years. You know what I'm saying? And then have to trust that she's gonna raise my child in oh yeah, no. Just give me the disease. That's all I would do. Just give me the disease. Fuck it. Magic was like round zero for testing. Magic, yeah. Yep. And he had the money. Magic had the money to pay for those treatments. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it comes down to. So that's a wrap on Anthony Edwards, man. Fellas, listen, please protect yourselves out here. Don't let lust blind you and get you into bad situations, man. I've seen it firsthand. I'm fortunate enough that I avoided some crazy situations. Be smart about who you are laying in bed with, man. You know what I'm saying? Fast pussy isn't always the best pussy. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave it at that. All right. You need that dark web and the contract hitter. You're stupid, bro. You're stupid. Did you miss the majors chat? Yeah, Helios, you did. You might have to run it back. If you guys missed any of the two stuff that we talked about with Majors and now Anthony Edwards, all of the videos are going to get cut up. My editors are going to cut them up and they'll be up on YouTube. You can watch the stream highlights, or you can go on my YouTube channel, djmoondawglive, under the live tab. You can watch the full live streams there. Every live stream is up there, the entirety, to archive it. But then my editor will cut up the individual segments. So you can watch just the individual portions. So you can expect that to roll out tomorrow once he gets around to it and stuff like that. I think there was some really good points in there I think people will enjoy. All right, let's move along to some police body cam videos. How about that? How about that? A lot of content today, guys. Monday, a lot of content to go through, talk about. At AB, what's up? I'll drop back on YouTube. Yeah, you can. You can stay on Kick. You just get it later, Helios. It's all good. I'm just saying, like, the YouTube channel is where all the content like lives on after the streams, so you can watch them there. Like, you know, if you're driving to work or you're at work and it's boring, pull up one of the videos, man. You can just kill some time and you know, enjoy some conversation and some reactions, whatever the case may be. Macias, what's up? All right, let's I'm subscribed. I'll surely watch. Appreciate that, Robo. You're a real one, bro. All right, let's move it along. Let's see what we got here. All right, y'all, we are back on the Lackluster channel, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Please subscribe, support him on the work that he does. Love his stuff. This one is a cop loses it when they won't ID, and it looks like we get a lawsuit. This is going to be fun right here. A lot of times we see the situation happen where an officer demands for someone to ID themselves if the individual believes that there was no justifiable reason for them to have to ID themselves, and they tell that to the officer, like, no, I'm not going to ID myself, and this is why. The officers get pressed. It's a big ego thing, and then they start pounding their chest and want to make demands. Do it because I'm the law. Let's see how this one turns out.
These two guys were inside the U-Haul. I went to go stop them. They won't give me ID, and now their Uber's right there.
You have no probable cause.
So I do have problems. What were you doing? What were you doing sitting inside the U-Haul vehicle? What do you mean it's none of my business?
That's none of your business.
Yes or no?
Sir, I don't have to answer that.
All right, but you just admitted you were in the U-Haul.
But I don't have to answer that.
IDs, fellas.
Oh boy.
Stop talking. You're funny, yo. You're funny. You need to stay off YouTube.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. In June of 2023, Devon and Paul had reserved a U-Haul through the company's online portal and set out to pick up the truck. Many locations are open 24 hours a day, but this particular shop closed after they had reserved their vehicle. As they were checking the truck out the best they could, they decided it would be better for them if they were to return and pick it up the next day, so they scheduled an Uber and waited on the sidewalk of the town's main street. However, prior to their ride's arrival, Officer Buddy of the Buchanan Police Department pulled in.
Wait, why'd they blur out the cop? Show the cop. Lackluster, you're failing me, bro. Show the cop. Don't protect them.
To the driveway.
I wonder why he hid that. I'm a believer that these cops faces should be out there. We should have a right to know who they are.
ID?
People regular, you can't stop and act as
Excuse me, you guys were just in a U-Haul truck back there?
Oh, aren't they rentable?
Yeah, they're rentable.
Okay.
But you have to go to the owner.
We know the owner. No, you can go online.
All right, you can't. First of all, you can't go inside the vehicle.
We know the people. They called you on us?
Yes.
They did.
Yes.
What's up, babe? Okay.
All right.
Nearly every U-Haul location allows customers to return a rental 24 hours
Yeah.
a day. It's advertised on the trucks,
I've done that.
as well as on signs at their locations. In fact, on the YouTube channel owned by U-Haul, there's an instructional video to help walk you through a return when employees aren't available.
The self-return service from U-Haul lets you return your
Yeah, I
truck
love
to
Lackluster. The fact that he even cut their video into this video to show further proof that you can do this is hilarious. I love this guy.
U-Haul store on your schedule, anytime, day or night.
This doesn't seem to occur to the officer, and he starts demanding their IDs.
You have ID on you?
Nah, I'm about to go. You're not getting our. You can't. First of all, you can't just stop people for this. It's a rentable U-Haul, correct? 24 hours. Like it says on the side.
All right.
No, I'm on the phone.
The
babe.
business,
I'm on the phone.
the business is closed.
The business is 24/7.
The business.
I know you ain't talking Roger.
The business.
You're just being.
Listen.
You're a funny guy.
I'm not a funny guy.
Yeah, I'm here for it. What's your name?
The Officer Buddy, shield number 7.
Officer Buddy?
Why call you supervisor?
Flashlight
Why
not
you call you supervisor?
266844. Can I get another unit over here, gallon measure?
Oh, we'll be in our Uber by the time he comes. Yeah, Scott.
IDs, fellas.
I'm not giving you. I don't have to rightfully. I don't have to give you my
IDs.
ID. You're stopping me for no reason. I have no. You have no probable cause.
So I do have probable. What were you doing? What were you doing sitting inside the U-Haul vehicle? What do you mean it's none of my business?
That's none of your business.
What do you mean it's none of my business?
Who do you think you're dealing with? You have no probable cause to stop us.
What do you mean it's none of my business?
Especially not standing on the corner right now.
All right, first of all, you're on private property.
Especially not no private property.
The U-Haul truck is on private property.
Right
the
now?
U-Haul truck was on private property.
Yeah, but he didn't stop him on private property, right? He's talking to him right there. Like, you see how he's trying to finesse that?
I can see if you stopped us while we were at the U-Haul truck.
Exactly. Thank you. Hey man, nothing gets me more excited when we see someone that actually knows their rights and gives it to the cops, because too many of these cops work and they are sworn to uphold the law, and yet they don't even know the laws which they're sworn to protect. How is this guy schooling him on what, how he's wrong? You didn't stop them at the truck on the private property. They're on the corner, public property, and you're trying to say you need to answer for what you did over there. You didn't catch them over there. Like, this is an ego thing. This cop right now is all ego, and these egos blinding him from realizing they're making fucking valid points. Maybe I should step back from this and like reassess and maybe re-engage him in a different way. But he's still gonna keep being very forceful and trying to exert and pound his chest like, give me your ID. No, it's an ego. It's all ego.
You just admitted to me that you were in the U-Haul truck.
Sir.
Yes or no?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Sir, I don't have to answer that.
All right, but you just admitted you were in the U-Haul truck.
I don't have to answer that, though.
All right.
Look at you. You look stupid. You look stupid. Wait till our Uber comes. We're gonna be.
IDs, fellas.
I'm not giving you an ID. You don't have probable cause to stop me.
You're on private property.
No, I'm not.
All right.
This is private
you
property.
were on private property.
Were? Past tense?
Yes, past tense.
You seen me there?
Yes, I saw you there.
No,
You're
yes, I
lying.
did when I drove by twice.
So why didn't you stop?
Because I was calling back to complain and to ask her a couple questions.
Why are you stopping me while I'm on the corner if you supposedly see me?
Officer Buddy now claims he has probable cause.
There he
which
is.
When an officer has enough evidence to believe that a crime has been committed and allows the officer to arrest their suspect. But as to what crime Officer Buddy believes has been committed, no one knows. But before we continue, I bought my first pair of Raycons about 2 years ago.
Nice ad. Shout out to Raycon, but let's keep on going.
Used to demand their IDs, instead of investigating whether the men's claim to having a reservation is truthful.
Right, come on, you look stupid. You're
No,
stopping
I
someone
don't
on the
look
corner.
stupid.
You're stopping a pedestrian on the corner where you can't do that. You know you can't. That's
IDs,
why-
fellas.
You're not getting my ID, sir.
Yes, you guys give me your IDs.
No, I'm not.
All right.
No, I'm not. You have no reason to stop us. What are you stopping us for? For going to a 24-hour rental?
What does it say? What does it say? 24-hour rental.
Oh my
I
God.
think you should talk to them. I think you should talk to them. Yeah, I do. I'm not giving you my ID. That's not happening. I'm not causing any threat. I'm not being belligerent on the corner. You're stopping me for no reason. So I don't understand.
I have a reason.
Understand what your agenda.
You are on private property.
I'm actually waiting for my Uber. So
You are on private property.
have a good day, sir.
All right. Inside a U-Haul truck.
Sir, have a good day, sir.
Yo, bro,
I'm not leaving, and neither you guys.
Yeah, we are. My
No,
Uber's
you're
on the
not.
way.
IDs.
You can't stop me from getting my Uber on
IDs.
the corner.
Yes, I can.
Have a good day, sir.
I can get your IDs
Sir,
and
no, you
identify
can't.
you guys. You guys were on private property.
you cannot.
You didn't have any right to be on private
you cannot.
property
So
after
if I show you a
hours.
reservation right now, what would you say?
Let me see.
No, I'm not going to. I have it though, just to make you look crazy. If you need
So
to
let me
look
look.
crazy.
Look, make me look
But no.
crazy then.
No, no, sir.
Let me look crazy.
No, sir. I apologize. Can you have a good day, please?
I love this. I like
Yeah,
this guy.
I know it's illegal. He can't.
I like yo,
This guy,
Jen.
he
You're on the
doesn't know
wrong
what he's
side.
doing.
Come on
He's
over,
just gonna
baby.
You guys can't be on private property. It's
I am
trespassing.
not on private.
You were, and you admitted that you were on private property. Yes, you did.
No,
Yes, it is. It's a parking lot. It's private property.
Sir, no, listen, sir. How about you go on the side of the U-Haul, right, and you read it? How about you do that? Okay.
All right.
Just go on the side of U-Haul and read it, sir.
All right.
Yeah. There's no need to talk to us. I'm actually giving you a great service by giving you this conversation.
You're giving me a great service.
I am, because I don't have to even grant you this conversation right now. I'm granting you this conversation, right? I'm granting you this. I don't have to grant you this conversation. You think you know more of the law than I do. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I'm granting you this conversation. I would just suggest that you go away. That's what I would suggest.
Ooh, that boy cooking. Yo, bro is cooking. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think I got a little bit of a chub. Pause. But that's only because we don't always see someone standing up for themselves that are confident because they know the basic rights that they have. This is already amazing work. You know what I'm saying? He is in control. This cop, it baffles me that this cop doesn't realize and assess that, holy shit, my man's is actually talking facts. It's logical. Maybe I should really rethink this shit. Clearly, this cop has never used a fucking U-Haul to even understand it, because how do you not know it's basic knowledge that you could rent a U-Haul 24/7? You could drop it off whenever. That's how it works. Across vast majority of the U-Haul locations, it's how it is. This guy never has moved anything in his life by himself. He probably paid for two brothers trucks or whatever, which is all good. But like, how are you fumbling this up, bro? This cop is brain dead.
I would, I'm granting you.
It's pride. Oh, 100%.
You're a servant to me. I don't actually have to answer any questions that you're giving me unless you have actual.
Enoch, what's up, bro?
You don't. For me standing on the corner for my Uber. So I would have a good day, sir, if I was you. I would. I'm just, letting you know. I'd have a great day. Okay?
IDs, fellas.
You won't stop. Just give it up, bro. You hold that L.
Officer Buddy requests additional units and continues to shine his flashlight directly into the face and camera of Paul and Devon.
I'm going to call you back. I'm going to record on my phone. I'm going to call you back.
I can't really.
IDs, fellas. Can you please get your hand out of your pocket, sir?
You got the flashlight.
Sir, can you get your hand out of your pocket, too?
The whole time. Now you want to ask me?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
It's clutching my wallet.
Yeah, my phone is I still got to see it, man.
Mine's recording. I'm recording on my phone. Stop calling me, please. I'm recording on my phone.
No, I responded to a call, and you guys were inside a U-Haul vehicle.
You didn't see us
after hours. Yes, I did.
Officer Buddy.
Yes, Officer Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's foul. Look at that, right in his face. That's that fuck shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at just pushing it. Oh, bro. Some of these people deserve to get uppercutted, bro.
So I'm waiting for my Uber. Officer Buddy. He's trying to block his.
Shield number 7.
Shield number. Can I see it?
Shield number 7. Go ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead. Shield number 7.
Yeah, Officer Buddy. He just stopped.
Also recording on body cam. All right, guys.
Cool. Did you catch us on the body cam in the truck?
But I caught you stating that you were.
Did you catch me?
You
in the
admitted
body,
to being in the
I'm
vehicle.
asking you a question. Did you catch me in the body cam on the truck?
Body cam.
Did you catch me in the body cam on the truck, sir? Yes or no?
Caught you admitting
Yes
to
or
you in the
no?
vehicle,
No,
and you guys said it was 24
you
hours. You could be there. It's not private property.
It is 24 hours. They have a key box in the front, sir.
All right.
All right, so get out of here, goofy.
All right.
You're goofy. You're just goofy. You must have got beat up in high school or something.
No.
You must have.
No.
You look like it.
No.
You look like it.
No.
About 5'5". Yeah, you look like it.
No.
You got bullied. This is why you're doing it.
Couldn't make the team.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Couldn't make the team.
But you'll have a good
Oh, they roasted his ass, bro. They cooking this man alive. It's just awkward.
his backup. Is this your supervisor?
No.
Oh, all right. So, you're flagging him down. You need help? Help me! Help me! You'll have no probable cause for nothing. Okay, he probably got.
Here's what I suspect about to happen. Right? He's being cool while he's got 1v2. The minute his boys push up, I'm willing to bet y'all right now that they're gonna get aggressive and they're gonna try and do all this stuff because he needs his crew. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit.
A real call. Yeah, he got a real call.
266, stay 44. You just passed me. You got to turn back around.
Before backup arrives, the Uber that Paul and Devon ordered shows up.
You have a good day, sir. Great day. Oh, you got people in our Uber? It is. Yeah, you have a good day, sir.
You know the location?
102.
First of all, he lets them walk off, right? Didn't say nothing. He didn't say they were being detained. Not once did we hear him say you're detained, right?
Alright, the units are coming into the area. Prowl them.
These two guys were inside the U-Haul. I went to go stop them. They won't give me ID, and now their Uber's right there.
Now it's gonna make a big scene, bro. This is yo, this cop's a bitch, bro. He waits for the troops to show up. Now they want to get all tough and they're gonna go run these guys down, bro. He didn't give them no instruction. He had no command of the situation.
Put your hands on the car now.
You too, buddy.
Pay me for anything.
You too. You guys were in the U-Haul.
Can I show you my reservation for the U-Haul?
Hang on.
You're cool.
We're gonna get this money. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get this money.
Yeah, we're gonna get this money.
We're gonna get this money.
Oh, yeah, please. And you're putting handcuffs on me? You're funny.
Yeah, you're being detained for now.
Okay. You're gonna let me go and I'm gonna sue all you. You're going to let me go and I'm gonna sue.
Around. Face away from me.
Charisma, I'm in Cortland Manor.
Yeah. This guy asked you for ID and told you to stop.
I don't have to though.
Yes,
you
do.
don't.
Yes, you do.
According to who? You're a funny guy. I'm gonna get the good bag of you.
I have the nicest one out of both of y'all.
Yeah, we'll see.
Excuse me?
She's the nicest one out of both of y'all.
Now restrained, Officer Buddy inspects the trucks, but fails to notice the multiple signs that say truck share 24/7. But after finding no damage, he returns to the other officers.
Oh, come on, stop talking.
You're funny, yo. You're a funny guy.
You need to stay off YouTube.
You're a funny guy. No,
We have a job.
Do you have ID in you, bro?
We have a job that we was gonna do.
All right, listen to him.
I guess this is their Uber that they called to come pick them up.
We're gonna give you.
My phone died, so I have no ID. But
I know you. I know who you are. So
You know who he is?
yes.
All right.
But
You know his buddies too?
Yeah, he has ID. He works for my company, Right Part Solutions.
All right.
Stop touching me. Get your hands.
Stop moving.
Yo, get your hands off of me,
You
though.
got ID in your bud?
It's on top of the car here.
Goofy. Can you get your hands off me, though?
No.
Yo, bro.
Stop.
You must have got beat up too. You must have got beat up in school too. Whole bunch of short beat up motherfuckers. What? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue. Yeah, you're gonna get sued for sure. For sure, for sure.
Your bag, right?
Yes, that's my bag.
I don't want it to fall off the car if they move the car.
I can go.
Hold on, he's got property on the car.
Officer Buddy.
Yes.
Yeah. Officer Bud? Or is it Buddy?
Buddy.
Buddy? Yeah, you're gonna get sued.
The body cam is muted as Officer Buddy takes down the men's information. Now, nearly 20 minutes into the encounter, he goes inside to speak with the owner, and as he heads inside, he happens to pass the 24-hour key drop box. He then finds the owner,
You rent out these U-Hauls?
Yeah.
who he initially claimed was the one who made the 911 call.
First of all, you can't go inside the vehicle.
You know the people, they called you on us?
Yes.
They did?
Yes.
What's up, babe?
Okay.
All right.
Then Officer Buddy tells the owner that someone else called, but doesn't get into specifics.
All right. Well, because there was two guys sitting in the U-Haul over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one right over here. You want to come to the U-Haul with me real quick?
Wow.
I just want to make sure there's no damage to it because you're responsible for them, right?
Wow.
And
what?
Somebody called, said they were sitting there for a long time. The doors were open. I drove by, both of them in the U-Haul. I drove by again, and then I called back the person who called to get a little bit more information. And when I came back over here, they left and they went by the gallon measure.
No 911 call has been produced by the department if one exists. And now the officer and business owner inspect the trucks and still find no damage, but when they ask whether the trucks are often unlocked, the owner responds,
"Are these always unlocked?"
Always unlocked, yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna ID them and let them go, even though they were on your private property after hours.
Okay.
Somebody said they were in here when the store was still open.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
The owner don't even know what's going on.
Okay.
Before leaving, Officer Buddy solicits a trespass.
No. You don't want them back on the property, right?
No.
Yes.
And eventually, the owner invites the officer inside to check the reservations.
We could check it up if we have a reservation.
How?
And
On their names?
Yeah.
All right. Stay right here. Whose name is the reservation under?
Both of them, actually.
Okay, both your names?
Yeah, why?
All right, I'm gonna go ask the owner. He said he's gonna go check the reservation. All right? Yeah.
He really
Pretty sure they don't have a reservation.
He really thinks that he's about to get him aha, got you moment because they got no reservation. Let's see how this turns out.
But I just gotta do my due diligence.
Sure, yeah, I know about it.
Because why would they leave when I drove past and came back around?
What do you think?
This owner
I
don't know
think
what
they were looking to steal it.
Bro, this man literally said, I think they're looking to steal it. What kind of...
And how did they get in it if it's locked?
And you know what happened today?
It could be unlocked, but you know.
Maintenance is very bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
During the most crucial part of this video, where the shop owner confirms or denies the reservation, the body cam footage is blurred and muted. But when Officer Buddy exits the business, he claims to everyone that the reservations don't exist.
All right, guys, he doesn't have a reservation under either of your names. All right.
It's okay. I have my phone here, so you don't have to speak anymore. You can just give me my phone.
All right.
Appreciate it.
I don't have your phone.
I have it. It's right here.
All right.
Yeah. So
right.
just take the handcuffs off me, and I'll show you the reservation.
He doesn't want you on the property anymore.
I don't care. We were already on the corner getting our Uber. All right. So just take these handcuffs off me. I'll show you the reservation, and you can go about your day, Mr. Bud.
It's Buddy. Stand up.
Whatever. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Paul and Devon were detained for nearly half an hour and were forced to miss their ride home.
Could you pass it to me, please?
No, you can go get it. It's on your
Stand up. I'll take yours off.
Damn, y'all was bullying me around this whole time. Now y'all want me free to go now? Oh, I'm free to go? I don't even have to show the reservation?
Are they free to go?
Wait, I don't have to show the reservation? Wait, let me show the reservation.
Good, right?
Yeah, sure.
We good.
No, let me show the reservation on this camera. Because I'm suing for sure. Let me show the reservation.
Is yours?
Yeah.
Oh. On Archivix camera.
You want to show it on his too? It's his call.
Who?
Mine, Officer Buddy.
Oh, where we at? Buchanan, Mini Market? Albany, Post Road? There we go. Let's show it on both of you guys' cameras.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Reservation, right?
Check in, mate. To me.
Yeah, Bud, you're dead, okay?
What's the drop off?
You know that, right?
Yeah, what's the time?
So
Doesn't matter.
Okay, do you want
Run the camera back. Run the footage back. You got it.
Last thing I'm gonna have on here was you saying you like me behind you.
I do. It was amazing. You liked it too, though. You grabbed harder. We chilling right here. We gonna call Uber from right here. You gonna wait with me?
Maybe.
You should. Keep me company. You was already doing it.
They proved to the officers that they had a reservation to pick up the truck
Crazy.
at 7:45 that evening. But the officer seemed certain that two men in a U-Haul was probable cause, all while ignoring the signs that read 24/7 all over the trucks.
Hi, Bud.
Have a nice night.
Get right, Bud. Told y'all going home.
and now the two have filed a complaint but has heard no word from the department. They recently retained an attorney and plan to pursue civil action for this amateur investigation. So what do you think? Did the owners call 911, or was it somebody else? Or was there even a call at all? Did Officer Buddy have probable cause, or do you think that he had a hunch and allowed his imagination to escape him?
That's exactly what happened here. Yo, it's wild. There's no way that they can say we got a call and then not produce a call. How does that even happen? I'm pretty sure those 911 calls get logged and recorded. So where's the call? Where's the call that you got in dispatch saying that we have two suspects? Where's that at? Otherwise, what I think, what Lackluster said there at the end was he happened to drive by, saw it, and then fabricated this whole story in his mind that, oh, two black guys in the U-Haul at whatever time of night, they must be stealing a truck, because I don't have the knowledge myself, because I've never moved myself in a U-Haul ever in life, because I don't know, whatever reason, I don't have the knowledge to know that this is a 24/7 operation, that people are dropping off and picking up vehicles whenever, or at least dropping them off at whatever time to put it in the key box, and then you go about your day. Bro, this was a complete L of an investigation. Cops get a big fat F, and I give my boys right here an A+ for standing their ground, communicating very clearly why he was not going to hand over the ID. He pretty much checkmated the cop from the get-go. He got a little sassy at the end, but to be quite honest with you, I don't think anybody wouldn't get pressed at that point, you know, because now you're getting handcuffs on you. It's a really, I've had it happen to me before when I got pulled over and they put me in cuffs and I did nothing wrong, bro. It's a really demeaning ass feeling, like, yo, you really making me feel some type of way that you got me in cuffs and you're talking to me kind of crazy just because in your line of work, you get accustomed to talking to people a certain way. You got to talk to people on a, and your tone needs to be based on the interaction with the person, not a staple, get out the car, motherfucker, and shut up, and like, who you talking to like that? And then you wonder why people have a bad taste in their mouth with cops or want to carry out and do some foul shit to y'all, because y'all talking to people like dogs. It's unacceptable, man. So anyway, dude handled that, I think, beautifully. I hope they do sue him. They might not get like a big bag, but I think it's more about the principle of it all. You know what I'm saying? For the humiliation of it all, to be quite honest. You know what I'm saying? There was no real reason for this at all. And dude just kept on being a dick. And even worse, he definitely was the kid that got picked on and didn't make the team, because he didn't tell them that they were detained here. So when they went to their Uber, he waited for his buddies to show up, and then they got all tough. Get out the car, put your hands behind your back, you're being detained. Like, what was that energy when it was just you? You know what I'm saying? It's some real punk shit, in my opinion. I mean, the thing is, you're right. The lawsuit does come out of the taxpayer. It is coming out of our pockets, essentially, which I hate. I would love to see qualified immunity go out the door and people being able to sue the individual cops and the department directly to come out of their money. And I bet the day that happens, people think twice about doing foul shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Let's move along. Oh, this is gonna be crazy right here. All right, y'all, we're back on the Code Blue Cam channel on YouTube. Make sure, as always, to check out the channel sub on YouTube, Code Blue Cam. This one is officer gets crushed by suspect's vehicle during an intense police chase. Yo, this sounds crazy. Let's jump into it.
2023, an officer was on routine patrol with his furry companion canine Jocko when he observed a black vehicle without a license plate in Monona, Wisconsin. Furthermore, it was known that this is a commonly employed tactic by car thieves. The driver was later identified as a 20-year-old male named Jaquan. Records indicate that he has 2 active arrest warrants and a history of assaultive behavior.
All right, then.
Upon initiating a traffic stop, Jaquan quickly accelerated and began driving recklessly, reaching speeds exceeding 100 miles.
Oh, here we go, y'all. We got a high-speed chase. Here we go. And it is true. Like, people, they'll steal cars, remove the license plates, and then go use that car to commit crimes. It happens in Chicago all the time as well. Where the hell's Monona, Wisconsin? Where the hell's that at? Oh yeah, that's kind of crazy work right here. Oof. And I'm surprised we haven't heard the cop talk at all yet. First of all, y'all, we need to
show complete disregard for others, maneuvering through traffic at excessively high speeds.
We need to all inform criminals here that you're not going to get away on the expressway, bro. The chances of getting away in a high-speed pursuit are slim to none. You know what I mean? It's so... You got to be like a NASCAR F1 Formula driver to probably evade cops. And you're not going to do it on an expressway, bro. You need like roads with a lot of places to turn, cut around, you know, bottlenecks where you can cut through, and these never end well. And then you're racing in a, what is that, an Altima? Hit the back roads. It's tough, man.
Traffic here, we're approaching Fish. Speeds are still 85.
You're just not really going to go anywhere. You'd have better luck in a residential area or city area where you can like hit alleys, back roads, you know, potentially. But the problem is in the city, now you have too many cars and you're way more likely to hit someone before you even evade the cops. Out of all the high-speed videos that we watched, there's only one that we've watched where the guys actually got away and they still blew it. They got away from the cops lost them, and somehow they eventually found them again. Like, it was real weird. But every other police chase, they always catch them.
Copy that. We've got spikes approved from the city and from the county.
There will be choppers in the air within 5 minutes. It depends. They do that in LA. In Chicago, they don't really deploy those helicopters much, not for chases. In fact, here in our city, there's a policy of no chases. They don't go on chases. It's too much of a threat to the civilians that are out there. You know, like this guy, look, he's driving on the opposite side of the road. You know what I mean? Like, if you allow car chases, you can really cause harm to the public. And so I would argue that it's not even worth the car chases, man. You know, people get on this kick about cops and robbers. I don't think car chases are worth it, man. I actually really believe that. They shouldn't really allow them. You know, imagine if the kid was playing right here in a residential neighborhood, they run across the street, they get smacked up. Like, why? You know, they get away, you'll catch them one day. Trying to live in an island, you have fools running from the cops. Oh yeah, that too, right? Yo, that's actually even funnier, Marlene. What's up, babe? Yeah, imagine if you lived in an island like Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Hawaii. Like, where are you gonna evade the cops? There's only so much land and roads. Driving in a circle on the island.
Another officer ahead attempted to deploy spike strips on his vehicle. However, it was unsuccessful as Jaquan drove onto the sidewalk.
You saw it now. They got hey, that boy's experienced. He saw it coming, huh?
There's spikes.
He's going northbound in the southbound lane.
Yes.
Northbound in the southbound lane.
What's he doing? Running him down?
He's driving on the sidewalk. Driving on the sidewalk. Oh man, Drake was like. Yeah, Drake was like. Southbound Fish Hatch.
Passing so many city squads. I know. They got everyone else.
I'll give this guy credit, y'all. He's managed to evade them for a while now. Like,
God, that was close though. He almost got him on the sidewalk. Yeah. There's another city squad.
South Florida, eastbound Wingra.
Info for assisting units. Car number 1's got a dog in it. If he foot bails, he's getting dogged.
He with the dog.
We're going to go outbound park. You can call it again.
What is he doing? He's gonna turn back around? Why'd you do that? You just blocked yourself in. Oh, he spun. Hey, my man is low-key a driver.
Headed back towards Fish now.
Yeah, they're trying to go for the pit.
Towards Fish on the Wingra.
Most urban areas in Jersey have speed bumps everywhere. Try to dip and you'll be airborne. Yeah.
And he almost rammed
I hate speed bumps, bro. They got them in the residential neighborhoods. I hate them. They're so dumb.
Sorry, passing Spruce. Now Midland. Eugene, you can call it again.
We're 5 minutes in and my man still managed to keep still going, y'all. I'm actually impressed.
Eastbound Aaron Street. Eastbound Aaron.
Sorry, Jocko.
A few more officers ahead were able to successfully deploy spike strips on Jaquan's car.
Did the cop car not hit him? Like, how did the cop car not hit him? Oh, he pulled it right away. They almost hit him.
Nice work. We got hit. Yeah.
Yeah, see, the cops got hit.
I've been spiked too. I'm gonna try to get out ahead of him and slow him down so I don't lose this pursuit.
As the officer tried to stop his vehicle,
I figured.
Jaquan bailed on foot with a firearm. His abandoned vehicle then collided with the officer upon exiting the squad car, briefly trapping the officer between the two vehicles.
He has been spiked, though I can confirm it. Him and I both have.
Bailed it. Oh! Yo! My man's going away for life, bro.
Middle black, white shirt, khaki pants.
K9 Jocko was then quickly deployed and gave chase.
Here, Jocko here. Here. Jocko here. Jocko here. You still see him, Eugene?
Jaquan was soon observed trying to commit an armed carjacking, but the intended victim rejected his ass.
Get it in, that's me! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Jocko here! Attempted carjacking! Watch out, Eugene! Get on the ground! I'll choose you! Get on the ground! Watch out, Eugene! Jocko here!
That dog about to take his ass out. Oh my God, bro. This is crazy!
As K9 Jocko took him down, Jaquan remained armed with a handgun, but shortly tossed it toward the officers after being bitten.
Get on the ground! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! He's got a gun! He's got a gun! I'm sorry! What a gunpoint! I'm sorry! Roll on your stomach! Okay. My dog's on the bite. He's got a 32.
Okay, please.
Roll on your stomach! Roll over!
I am. Please get him.
Arms out! Put your arms out to your side!
On your stomach, arms to your
Bro,
side.
this is wild.
Hands behind your back, now.
Hands behind your back!
Do not move.
First of all, y'all, this was crazy. How you gonna say I'm sorry? First of all, shut your ass up, bro. You just did a whole city speed thing. You run out the car with the strap. Your car smashes the other cop. Like, the audacity for you to do the most devious shit and then be like, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Move. Move me. Stay down. I'm sorry, Dr.
It's right behind you, where my ride along is. My squad got destroyed.
I hit you, I'm sorry.
No, the suspect hit me. You're good. The suspect hit me. I'm good.
You guys both good?
We're good.
I'm beaten.
Yeah, you got bit.
Lay on the ground.
Good.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. Damn.
I'm sorry.
You
No.
good? I think so. Okay. K538, we're 10 to an EMS for dog bite. I also got struck by the car.
I'm sorry.
Did anybody secure the suspect vehicle? Hey, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually surprised that he didn't pew the dog, you know, considering he was getting bit. You know what I mean? That could have been way crazier. Yeah, that K9 did an amazing job, man. Amazing job.
Firm, if you could start EMS, you got a dog bite. Hey, does anyone know where we are right now? Where are we?
We're at 755 Braxton.
755 Braxton, and
I got it on our channel 1.
I don't know if I need EMS from me or not. I got ran over getting out of my car. My squad also got smoked. All right. He tried to.
Walk back.
You got hit.
You got any dope on you or something, man?
Okay.
You got dope or no?
Yeah. Where'd you get hit?
I got ran over getting out of my car. It hit me on this side. My squad's destroyed.
It ripped my whole driver's door off my car. Oh, okay. Do you need me to take Jocko? No, I'm good. Okay. My left leg's just starting to hurt a little bit.
Yeah. See, what happens is that adrenaline's pumping right now. He's like, he was still performing in the moment. That adrenaline, it's amazing what the human body can do when adrenaline's pumping through you, man. It's a powerful human drug, I guess, right? That we can produce in those fight or flight moments. You could do some Hulk level things, you know what I'm saying? But now as they're starting to subside, he's gonna feel that. He's gonna feel that for real.
2 ambulances here for 1 officer and the suspect with a dog bite. Off, Jocko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
You said I did what
So-
to your dog?
You got
He's-
hit by a dog. You got dope.
Where are you hurt, buddy? I think I'm gonna be fine. The adrenaline's wearing off, starting to hurt a little bit. I got hit on my left side.
So, he tried to carjack somebody in a silver SUV over there.
No, I didn't.
Says, the f you did? Shut up.
I didn't, boy.
Dude.
I'm trying to carjack nobody.
So,
I tried to hide.
yeah, he tried to carjack somebody that was sitting in a silver vehicle over there.
Trying to take cover.
So, somebody will need to talk to them as well.
I think I should be good. I just didn't check my mirror. I jumped out of my squad and the car ran me over.
I'm glad your lucky dog recognized that it was me.
My squad's destroyed.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see anybody else get out of the car. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm just out of shape.
Good boy, buddy.
Out of shape, you say, huh?
Good job, Drago. That's a good boy, buddy.
Where'd you get run over, buddy?
Just on the passenger side. I jumped up on the hood of the car.
Where did you get hit with their car, buddy?
Yeah, this side.
This side?
I should be good. The adrenaline's just wearing off and sore.
We're gonna swap tap 13.
Yeah, I don't see anything bleeding.
I think I'll be fine. God,
Okay.
squad's destroyed.
I'm gonna call Laz. Actually, my car. My car.
Mine is too.
Okay. Well, you wait here.
Jocko Nay, he might bite you. Be careful.
Yeah,
he's growling already.
Did that guy leave?
The firearm was soon recovered, which was loaded with 1 round in the chamber and reported as stolen.
Damn.
Bag of dope. Load a gun.
Man's been going away for a long time,
He had
y'all.
his fucking hand when we came around the corner here. He almost got shot.
I was right behind you.
Yes, would you? Yeah. Holy yes, please, thank you.
You all right?
I should be fine. I jumped out of my car and got and ran over. I didn't know the car was still in drive.
Does he got a toy or
My-
something for his mouth? Or is he in the
No.
Your car's
Yeah,
your front door. You want me to just put him in the back?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
If you want.
I should be fine.
Well, one. I'm gonna switch to RR. I'm gonna tell her she should probably call thirds then.
Okay. My fucking squad. God damn it.
Yo, this has been crazy. This is crazy.
You can't just replace a K9 car.
No. K9 squad missing a door.
GTA in real
38
life?
Got hit by a car and is injured but up and walking. He's gonna get checked out. Can you call 8510 or whatever and see? We should probably start third shift in early. This is gonna take a bit. Okay, dope was in front right pocket.
Yep.
This was all on him, and then gun I saw.
Yep. Is he a felon?
Oh.
We want DNA if he's a felon.
Okay, yeah, no idea.
I got these on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We
What was
need a
that?
paper bag.
Oh, paper bag? Paper bag for guns if we want DNA.
Yeah, yep.
We should transfer the drugs to paper as soon as possible.
Okay. Me and the other injured cop are the only ones on in Monona.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to see how many Madison cops I can steal. Sure. Is he getting transported? You know?
Sure. Where's his car at?
Out on the street. I think his car's totaled.
Oh, okay.
Jaquan 35, copy at 29. Perfect. Thank you very much. First name, Jaquan.
Yo, they said, I'm surprised they didn't add to this GTA 6 trailer. Yo, actually, this is, yeah, it's real high definition, right? Reality.
Further, it looks like K9 officers getting transported to a hospital, so we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more bodies here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a car.
Okay. It sounds like Schmitz is already here.
Okay. Would somebody be able to go up to the hospital with him and stand with him for now?
Is that the 95's property?
Yes.
Are there keys?
No.
No. The vehicle is locked, and the trunk is locked too, so we can't get in the trunk right now.
Okay.
So we're having Schmitz come out. They could probably prop it open for us.
I think what we'll do probably just because we might just put a hold on it. We'll let our detectives worry about getting a fucking warrant and then they can dig through it. So, yeah, I guess I'll go to
Stolen.
Stolen. Fucking fantastic.
You was trying to carjack the guy out?
No, it was in this parking lot here.
Oh, in this parking lot?
Yep.
Do you have case numbers off that offhand? Stolen from us. I haven't looked in the case yet. And then this is the serial number of the gun. I'll remove it right now from
Wait, he stole the gun from them? How does that happen?
NCIC.
Bro's going away for life, y'all.
As a result of the 10-mile pursuit, Jaquan was charged with felony counts of operator fleeing eluding an officer causing bodily harm, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, possession of a firearm, and possession of stolen property. All charges are repeaters. With the 2 active warrants at the time of this arrest, he is also a fugitive from the Wisconsin Department of Corrections, serving community supervision for a previous conviction related to illegal gun possession. The officer caught between the 2 vehicles was taken to a nearby hospital, sustaining non-life-threatening injuries. In the meantime, K9 Jocko was picked up by one of his buds from a neighboring department. Ultimately, Jaquan's cash bond was set at $60,000.
Wait, what? 60K bond for that? What? You know they only pay 10%, so you like $6,000, right? Is it $6,000 you got to come up to get out of? What? I thought for sure my man was gonna just eat it. Yo, King, thank you, bro.
Visit code.
All right, let's recap this because wow, this was a banger of a video here. That was insane. We haven't seen a real high-speed chase in a while, and that one was really an impressive in terms of like what went down, how long he was able to evade them. I think they said 10 miles he covered evading them until they finally got him. And then that whole sequence of the cop hopping out and the car hitting them. And here's what I will say about this. Obviously, the perpetrator here, like massive L. Like this guy gets a F-, just what an idiot. He deserves everything that's coming his way. And I do want to say that for the cops, if I'm grading them, A+, man. Just honestly, you got to give them credit where credit is due. Like fantastic job from start to finish on how they controlled the situation. They're following the deployment of the spikes. Eventually, they got him the second time instead of the first time. But in particular, when it came to the foot aspect of it, I have to commend those officers for not shooting at him while he was running. You know, you don't want to shoot somebody in the back, but you also want to be prepared because at any moment he could just turn and pop, you know what I'm saying? The fact that they had that discipline and were able to end this whole situation without firing a shot and utilizing that dog, man. That dog is incredible work from that dog to, you know, what I noticed, it bit him, it held him in place, and then he came off pretty good. I just think they did a fantastic job all the way through on the cops and for how they handled this. You know, obviously this is a very serious situation here, but it always could have been worse if lives were lost in the process, whether it was, you know, even though he's committing a crime, you don't want to see people have to die through some crazy stuff here. Although some people bring it upon themselves. Certainly you don't want to see the officers go through something like that, you know, from a criminal. So it just worked out. They did a fantastic job, just how they handled it, man. So all around A+ for those Monona cops. Yeah, crazy, wasn't it? Crazy. What's up, man? Enjoy your videos? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Cop didn't just kill him on the ground. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of eyes on that situation, man. That would have been messy as hell. But I'm just so more impressed that they didn't shoot him when he was running, you know, in the parking lot. Because they probably could have been justified if they took a shot at him. Perhaps. It's always going to be hard to say, man, because the jury could look at that like you just shot somebody in the back. He didn't have the gun at you, so you just shot him. You know, so it's tough. That's a tough call for a cop to be in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm really impressed with that dog, man. The dog really came and ran his ass over there and took that guy down. And also, I said earlier, I'm also surprised that thankfully that he didn't, you know, shoot the dog. He had the gun in his hand. He could have easily dog bit him, pop, and just kept on going or something like that. I think had that happened, the cops would have been totally justified in opening, you know, fire on him. Crazy situation. You know what I'm saying? Robo, good night, brother. Thank you for being here, man. All right, let's move it along. All right, y'all, we are back on Body Cam Watch. Check out their videos on Body Cam Watch on YouTube. Support their content as we watch it together. This one is a 22-year-old turned speeding ticket into arrest. Let's see how they talk themselves into an arrest. We've seen this before.
In 2023, an officer conducted a traffic stop for excessive speed.
White Mercedes, New Jersey tag, I'll advise.
Oh, they're in Jersey. Let's see how this goes. Anybody in Jersey in the building?
Hi.
Oh, wait, no, this looks like Florida.
I mean, no. You know what the speed limits are? Because I've been trying to catch up to you since Seminole Boulevard. I don't even know where. Okay. So when you're on Seminole Boulevard, before you get to the triangle, then you go off to Madeira Beach, and then you go around, and then you made your right-hand turn here.
It must be in Florida.
When I go over the bridge you're talking about? Before that. So on Seminole Boulevard and 68th Avenue, you're doing 62 and a 45. And then you continued at a high rate of speed over the bridge. The Tom Stewart Causeway is the drawbridge there.
I use my cruise control over half the time, and
I don't even understand right now. Like, if I was speeding, like, why wouldn't have you, like, if I was speeding all the way over there, which I wasn't, like, why wouldn't have you just pulled me over all the way back there?
Hey, that's exactly what I was just thinking, right? Why did you just now pull up to her crib this whole time? And why didn't you just put on the flashers and pull her over?
Because I can't drive recklessly to put other people in danger to put up with you. Can you please have a seat back in your vehicle for me, please? And then may I have your license, insurance, and registration?
Wait, what?
Ma'am. Alright, I gotta call my dad. I'll talk to you later. No, I don't even understand. I've literally been home.
This is kind of a weird, yo, hold on. This is a weird stop though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're pulling, like, this is weird. Am I the only one? Like, you should stop them in the process of it. Like, you're getting her after the fact.
I need to call my dad, and then I need to call my lawyer, because this is literally ridiculous. Echo 2, you copy a 28. Can I have your registration and insurance, please? I'm pretty sure my registration is in the house. My dad drives his car. Okay, then have the seat back in the car so I can handle all of this. Hey, so this officer just... Have a seat in the car, please. I'm on our... Can you just look at our... I will, just please. Okay. I'm just trying to... I've asked you to do that 3 times now because this is a traffic stop. I'm at my house.
I think she just got a BBL, by the way. I think she just got a BBL. This is a weird stop, y'all. What kind of stop is this? She's not even driving the vehicle. This is a weird stop. I must be missing something here. Is this Florida? How do you get a traffic stop?
I told you to sit in the car. Sit in the car, please. I've asked you multiple times. I need a supervisor right now. Sit in the car. I'm not saying another word from you. And put your hands behind your back. He's detaining me right now. Put your hands behind your back. What's going on over there? Ow! Let go of your phone so it doesn't break. My dad's literally... My dad literally is with the DA. Do you want to do this? Do you really want to...
What? Wait, what did she say? My dad's what? Wait, what? This is crazy. Did she say something with a DA? I can't make out what she said right there.
But my guys are fighting now! I'm gonna literally sue this idiot bitch! Call our lawyer right now! Right now, my... Ow, you're really hurting my kid.
Audacious, what's up, bro? Thank you for the sub, brother.
Oh, she threw her body cam. She threw her body cam on the ground. Why did you throw your body cam on the ground? You're a liar. I've been pulled into my house. You're saying I'm cheating on her. I swear to God, he's an idiot. Get off of my daughter. Oh my God, I've never experienced this in my life.
Welcome to America.
I've been in my house this entire time.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. The part that throws me is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, she stopped her in the driveway. Like, what kind of a traffic stop is this?
Guess what? You should turn it on because you literally pulled your body camera off on top of my... Ma'am, because you were resisting, it knocked it off. And don't worry, my car camera recorded everything. I requested a supervisor a minute ago. Over 10 minutes ago. Tell me your supervisor's name. Sergeant Tacey. What is your name and your badge number? Deputy Mitchell will be on your citation and your arrest report. I'm in nursing school. Well, then if you would have complied, you wouldn't be in this position. Are you her supervisor? I'm in nursing school. I have 4 months left. I've been pulled into my house. She said I was speeding all the way in something called Seminole Boulevard. I've never seen her car. She did not have her lights on. I've been pulled into my driveway and she pulled in my neighborhood, told me to get out of the car. Knocked her body camera off. She just put it back on and threw me against my car. How many times? I don't understand what is happening. Like, I don't
understand why she had to be so aggressive. I've never had any trouble with the law. Like, what is this?
Ma'am, I've explained it to you multiple times.
You told me I got out of the car to give you my registration.
To have a seat in the car, and you said you wouldn't because you were on your phone.
No, I said I'm about to get in the officer. Your body camera, if it was even on the whole time. Get back in the car 1 second. My dad wants to say something to you. He was on speakerphone, and you threw my phone on the ground and told me you were detaining me, and now I'm arrested.
I don't know. This is weird.
Now you don't have anything to say. Like, I'm literally 22.
By the way, yo, can we confirm, are those the BBL pants, like the shorts they wear to help their BBLs? It is, right? Is it? Is that, she got her BBL done?
Then you should obey the law.
What do you mean? Just because you told me to, I was getting in I got in my car when you told me. I got the stuff. I thought it was in the house. I got my registration and I gave it to you. I got out of the car and I handed you my registration.
I explained to you multiple times. You were given multiple lawful commands, and you did not comply.
Pick me up at the, if you're arresting me for real, like, please, like.
Yeah, your phone will come with you. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Like, I'm getting in trouble, like, I don't know what this even means, like, what is it? I don't know what getting, like, seriously, like, what does arrested mean? Like, what is my arrest? What am I getting arrested for, though? Can you
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
Obstruction of the law. I gave you multiple lawful commands. You did not follow them.
Ma'am, I got in the car. My dad, I literally told you my dad.
The best thing, this is why her dad ain't doing no justice by telling her like what to happen when you run into the law. Every parent should teach their kids what to do if they're detained in these situations here. You know what I'm saying? You yapping in the back while you're arrested, it's all in vain. It's not going anywhere. This is all going to be litigated in court. And I think a good lawyer probably will argue like, if you observed them doing this back there, why didn't you stop them then? You come to their home and they're confused about what you're even talking about. Where's the even proof they even did what you said? That's where, to me, I'm even thrown off by this. Like, what cop let you speed all the way through there only to come up to your crib and stop you at your home, not in the act? And I think the cop said at the beginning, talking about, I didn't want to be driving reckless. What the fuck? You got lights and sirens, bitch. What you mean? Put on your lights and sirens, pull her over. Like, this don't make sense to me. I think this is maybe a lawsuit, but definitely going in court, at least to go up for charges, I think is beatable or winnable.
It's on speaker. I'm about to get in the car.
And then you got out of the car, and I told you to get back in the car, and you wouldn't. So this is why we're where we're at.
Ma'am, literally, please, like, I'm not even trying to, like, lie. Like, you literally told me to get in the car. I got in the car and I found the registration first. If you have a camera on your car, I opened the door and I showed you I waved it to you.
And I acknowledged you.
And you came over to me and I handed you the paper. And my dad's on the phone and he was trying to say something. Wait, I'm about to get in the car. My dad wants to say something to you. You said,
well, you stay in the car until your traffic stop is complete, ma'am.
What?
You need to stay in your car until your traffic
This is an L cop, bro. There's an L cop, another cop with ego and shit.
Stop is complete.
I've been pulled into my driveway this whole time, and then you turned like.
That is a wild traffic stop.
Yep, because like I told you, I'm not going to drive reckless like you did in order to cut people off to get up to you. I maintain visual with you. I saw you make your right-hand turn. I see you right here. You're still in the car, so I conduct my traffic stop.
I honestly, like,
That just doesn't make sense, bro. You're a cop. That's like saying I witnessed a armed robbery and I didn't want to, like, you know, hurry up and speed onto the site to respond to the armed robbery. So I just, you know, saw it over there and drove up casually. Like, what? What are you talking about, bro? You got lights and sirens. You turn it on. People pull over, so it clears a way for you to initiate a stop or catch up. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
Got it? Do you understand? My entire life is gonna be over? Officer.
And by the way, that is such a petty charge to run up on somebody for this. For a traffic stop. It is so petty, bro.
I'm begging you. What's happening now?
Your vehicle's being searched.
For what?
The odor of marijuana.
Wait, what?
No, like, seriously.
Did they just make that? This is another one. I smell marijuana. Send it, you know what I mean? Like, that's one of those. Like, come on, man. The police departments need to employ a tool that actually, like an air analyzer, that they can just do that so there's verifiable proof that justifies their search, and not just, I think I smell some more weed. Because we all know, anybody, all it takes is 3 of them to be like, do you smell that weed? Yeah, I smell that weed. Do you, Bob? Oh yeah, I smell that weed too. To validate their search.
I know. I'm serious. Like, I'm a good Christian.
Not the good Christian line. Baby girl, you are locked up. You're not coming out of there. God's not going to help you in this moment either.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I was in the process of getting one in New York, but like, I haven't been. Okay.
What state are they in right now? Florida. Yeah.
My dad has one. And he's the one who usually drives that car, so I really don't even know why you're asking. I don't even know. What is she doing? Evidence backs like I'm fucking...
She's freaking out.
I'm so confused.
This girl's been sheltered all her life. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, that was on, that was in the back seat. So.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good old Florida, man.
We're here?
The van's gonna come pick you up.
A van, like... Are there gonna be, like, other, like, criminals in there?
Yeah. No, I can't believe she said that for real. I can't believe she said that for real. There's gonna be other criminals in here. Let's run that back because that's hilarious.
Like, are there gonna be like other like criminals in there?
Potentially.
She's gonna lose it.
Stop.
This girl's been sheltered, bro.
How can I relax? I have 2 months left of nursing school, and now it's gonna be on my record. I won't even if I can continue school, I can't even take the NCLEX. I can never even work with
Why
it.
wouldn't you be able to take that?
Because if I have a misdemeanor or anything, they don't let me.
Look, back to the matter.
You can't be a medical.
I know multiple people who are in the medical field who have felony charges.
All right, well, look it up. I swear to God, look it up online. You won't be able to take the NCLEX, the National Board Nursing Exam, if you have any.
Back to the matter being.
Look at me right now. This is so.
Stop. You're gonna get yourself stirred up.
I am.
I know, but fact of the matter being, these things generally don't go anywhere, and they throw them out. Just relax, get through it.
So what's the point of it? This is why it's such a bullshit charge, bro. Cops just gotta make quota of some dumb shit. If it probably will get her obstruction charge was eventually dropped. Her speeding charge 1519 over the limit was upheld. How did they uphold this? When did the cop clock her in here? This is where it's problematic. Where's the proof that she sped? If the cop doesn't have that shit, maybe they do. We don't know, all right? But it doesn't make sense. This whole stop just doesn't make sense to me. That cop was fucking weird. And she probably saw this young girl. You know what I'm saying? Got a little jealous. She's like, oh, this bitch got a BBL. She must think she's better than me. I'm just going to run her up on obstruction charges. You know, and then the DA going to look at this like, come on, man. We really going to... Here's the other part about it, too. The DA looks at this, because the cops are going to charge whatever. The DA gets this, and they look at it like, come on, man. Fucking 22-year-old girl. She has no priors. You stopped... Like, this is a waste of our time. They're going to... Of course they're going to drop that shit. But again, holding up the speeding charge... If the cop didn't stop her right then and there or have some kind of, you know, clock her on the speed radar or whatever, it's just weird how they stuck it to her. But then again, it's Florida.
A couple hours, and more likely this will go.
My live has been suitable for younger audiences and the age restricted. Yo, fuck you, TikTok. I hate your mods.
Away, all right.
All right, well, there's that. I hate how TikTok talking about your stream is gonna be age restricted now. Like, yo, fuck all y'all. Oh, we got another banger with a cutie banger in here. What's up, Ray? We got another one to do, y'all. It's a good day. A lot of good content out here. Holy hell. All right. here we are with the Body Cam Leak channel on YouTube. Check out their channel, support them, and at least hit that sub since we're going to watch some of their videos. This one says, when pretty privilege doesn't work with the police. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens in this video right here.
You. What the f is wrong with ya? Hey, give me a doctor. I got a doctor.
On August 5th, 2022, in Key West, Florida.
Oh, we got another Florida situation, of course. By the way, this is always interesting when you have these young women in here that have never experienced life and they run in with the law. They are like a deer in the headlights going through this process because they don't know what it's like.
Officers were dispatched to a Circle K gas station in reference to a reckless driver.
What's going on?
I'm gonna call you in like 2 seconds, okay? All right, bye, baby.
What happened?
I'm meeting my friend. My freaking tires popped.
Okay.
On the right side.
Okay. Can you stand in front of your car for me there? Okay. Is it your car or somebody else's?
It's my car.
It's your car? Okay. Where are you coming from?
I live here.
Okay, so where are you coming from though?
I'm coming from Stock Island.
Okay. Where's Stock Island?
Sorry. I'm coming from Key West.
Okay. Where were you at in Key West?
I was down like Teasers.
Okay, and then you're going to?
I'm going home.
Going home? Okay. And you had an accident?
No, I had this before.
Okay. You said you pointed to this tire. This tire looks okay. All right. What about this? What about this side here?
That side's bad.
Right.
But it was already bad before.
It was what?
She might be drunk.
There's your tire.
Yeah, that was already bad before.
It looks fresh.
My tire's completely flat.
Okay.
And then that back
yeah,
is completely flat.
You've got this here. You got tire damage there, and were you in an accident?
No. I would have gone.
Well, ma'am, you've got flat tires. That's an accident.
I mean, that's my mother's.
You've got busted tires here. You couldn't have driven from Stock Island to here. Can you go hang out with these officers over here? Yeah, go talk to her.
She might be a little slapped. What do you think?
Hi. Do you have an ID on you?
I do. It's in my car. Can I go get it?
Okay. Yeah, we'll get to that. So how did this happen?
I really want to go home.
Okay, well.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay, but we gotta figure out what's good.
I already talked to him, and he already made it seem like I'm like a horrible person. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
Wait, she's already pulling the card? Yo, this is gonna go down very badly, y'all. This is about to go down very, very badly.
I was asking about your crash.
I got my lawyer.
Okay.
Can I please call my lawyer?
For what? We're investigating an accident.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to call my lawyer.
Why you want to call a lawyer?
Because I know how this works.
How does what work?
I need a lawyer.
For what?
Can I please call my mother?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Why do you need to call your mom if you're an adult?
Can I please call my mother?
Not at this time. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So we just need you to talk to us.
I have a right to ask if I can speak to my mother.
Ma'am, we're doing investigation right now. You do not need to be on the
I don't know if she looks a little drunk, maybe. I'm trying to figure out if she's a little intoxicated or something like that.
I can't be in my phone.
No.
Okay, let's go grab the ID. Where do you?
Can I not have?
What are you trying to get out of your car?
Just the ID, the driver's license.
I don't even need to get. You could get. You have access to it.
The car's registered to her.
Okay. You could do whatever you want.
She's one.
All right, we just gotta identify.
Well, I pulled up here. She's behind the wheel still. She's talking to her boyfriend on the phone. Somewhere in the city, she hit something.
By the way, yeah, that's rough, bro. She popped tires, all that. Yeah, she must be drunk and must have like hit some. Definitely drunk, yeah.
She's definitely behind the wheel when I get here, which puts her at the signal one. You can smell the alcohol coming off her breath.
Okay, yeah.
She gets out of the car. She's spaced out. She's literally just like, whoa, like this. And then she wants to say that this damage was old damage, but she went driving down the road, so.
Are you trying to get home?
I'm just trying to go home.
Okay, so where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Teasers.
Okay. Were you there like partying, working?
No, I was working.
Okay.
I work every night.
Okay. And where
You're
do
a stripper?
I live here in Stock Island.
Okay. So can you tell me how it happened? Because that's a pretty extensive
Honestly,
damage.
I hit the curb a little bit.
Where?
Coming out from work.
Okay, but
I didn't hit nobody.
Okay.
I've been driving.
Okay.
For a long time. And I'm very responsible. I have a business in Miami.
Okay.
So I'm very smart.
Well, what kind of business?
Either watching GTA at first. A lot of these videos seem like GTA.
Yeah, I do. I tattoo
eyebrows. I got you.
Yeah.
So like microblading?
Microblading.
Oh, okay.
And I do
Love
a little bit of like teasing. And a little bit of threading. Threading is like more deep in your eyebrows.
Yeah, yeah,
So it allows your eyebrows to grow a little bit.
Right. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
So I assume you have an insurance, so you're gonna want to file
This is not
insurance
my
claim
car.
for that. It's not your car?
It's my mom's car.
So it's not registered to you? It's registered to your mom?
It should be registered. That's what I told them.
Okay, so she has the same last name, but it's your mom. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't tell me where it happened. You said you were coming from work, but was it?
Honestly, I've been working at Caesars for a year.
Okay.
I've never had an accident. I was driving on the street. I got put. Swear to God, I'm like very careful.
Okay.
Well, I had a DUI in Orlando.
Uh-oh.
A long time ago.
Okay.
I was 18.
You just gave him the enough of a, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you caught a DUI. Okay. You know, that just adds to this whole thing. Yeah. People be talking themselves into this shit, bro. She don't sound drunk? No, she sounds drunk. Like, really listen to her, Geminita. If you really listen to her, she's like, you can hear it. It's a faint kind of a slur and like it's there.
Okay. I learned my lesson. I mean, it was like
Yeah, she's
a long
snitching
lesson.
on herself.
I learned my lesson. I literally wanted to go home.
No, I understand that, but we need to figure out what happened because
it's
this is a big damage to your car, and you're gonna need to deal with your insurance.
No,
so that's where we come into play.
No, it's okay, and I understand.
So, where did you hit the curb? You said you were on the curb.
Honestly, I hit a little bit of it before it was already hit. I hit my scooter. If you see here, I hit my scooter here before.
Okay, so that's not from
No, so I hit
tonight.
the scooter and I hit the side before.
Okay.
But right now, I hit the curb a little bit.
So
but it had like a tube. It was like sticking out a little bit, and I did not see that.
A tube?
Like a tube, a poste. A poste, como un pole. A poste.
I don't know what that is. But if it's a Spanish word, the officer to arrest
Yeah,
speaks Spanish.
yeah.
Okay, so something was hanging
like a post.
Oh,
so
okay.
I hit it
got
a
you.
little, like
Was it on this road?
No, like a post, like a.
Yeah, like a pole.
Like a string, like a pole.
Okay.
So I literally swung it a little bit.
Okay.
And now I'm like.
But where did it happen? Mom. Yeah. Okay, let's grab the driver's license then. I was wrong.
Okay, so do I give you my phone?
The driver's license.
Okay. Do you want my phone?
I don't need your phone.
Can I open my car?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just opening my car.
Oh, I see.
Ugh.
Can I open my car? Can I open my car?
Yeah, let's go around.
Can you please call my mother?
For what exactly?
I don't know, but can you call my mother, please?
I don't really want to call your mother. Like, what am I gonna tell her?
What do you need from me?
Right now we need. Yes, right now we need a driver's license.
I'm pulling on my phone. I'm just calling my mother.
No. Where's your driver's license?
I know, but I'm gonna get my driver's license. I need my mother here.
Ma'am, you don't need your mom.
I have a right.
Ma'am, no.
Not for you. Yo, look, you got a lot of rights, but not having your mama there. Yo, we've seen a couple of these videos where younger people get hemmed up and they want to call their mom or dad. Like, that doesn't work like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's the young women because they don't know what to do in these situations, which as parents, you should be, especially your girls, you need to teach them how to handle the situation because it's very stressful for a woman to be in this kind of a situation here. You know what I'm saying? It's very intimidating, very scary. They don't know what's going to happen to them. You got to prep them because we see this all the time. Once they're under pressure, they start squealing like a pig, giving up all kinds of information they should have never said in the first place.
I have a right to call my mom.
No,
ma'am.
you do not.
That I do.
Okay, come on out and talk to this officer real quick, please. Go away from your car.
It's okay. Let's go. Let's have a seat. Let's have a seat over here.
What the f***?
Let's have a seat. Okay. Have a seat right here, for me.
Yo, they can have my keys. They can have my wallet.
Have a seat, please. All we needed was a driver's
Está
license.
bien. I don't know. I'm trying to look for my shit. They could go.
Okay.
Listen, they have all. I would give them my code. They could get in my code. Whatever y'all want, it's okay. I'm not mad about that.
Ma'am, we just asked you for a driver's license.
And I was trying to. You know what? I'm not gonna talk anymore, ma'am. Obviously, me speaking doesn't matter. I asked if
It does matter.
To my mother.
We tried to figure out what's going on.
Nobody want to talk to my mother because there's no problem.
You're not.
I've literally said if I could speak to my mother. There's nothing in there.
Okay,
I'm like,
have a seat, please.
It's not in here.
Go sit. Where's your driver's license? It's in the car.
It's not. What's your?
I literally worked on the street. I work at Teasers.
That doesn't matter about that.
I mean, I don't know what.
You said you were going to. You were living Stock Island.
I'm going to Stock Island. My mom lives there. Like.
Okay.
What we're doing right now, we're making sure you do have a driver's license.
Oh man, I hate you guys. But yeah, I know what y'all doing. Okay. I know the process, and that's why I'm like, I know you have crazier than me. I'm really calm. I understand the process. Okay. I just think it's.
Yeah, I don't think she got the license either.
Or whatever. I'm sitting down. I'm quiet.
That girl gone for real.
Waiting for them to come tell me some shit. Can I touch my phone?
You cannot phone it.
Okay, so I can't touch my phone.
You can touch it, but just.
Can I touch my phone?
Sure, touch your phone.
And you're like, somebody locked me up or something. I mean,
Why would we lock you up?
Because it's like she's asking me for my name. I already told her my name. Like, I don't understand what's the process. I need to, like, get the process going. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I got stopped.
We're getting through the process. It's a traffic crash investigation at this point.
Yeah, so it's like 50 cops in here.
But why do you worry about that?
I don't care.
Well, it seems like you do, so I'm trying to figure out why.
What's your name?
Andrea.
Andrea? And you've been here in Key West for a long time?
Yeah.
You're a nice officer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Adrian, right?
So
do I have to stay here?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna ask you again, where is your driver's license?
Okay, I gave you my. Can I please call my mother?
Where is your driver's license?
Can I please call my
No.
mother?
Where is your driver's license?
Can I call my mother?
No. Where is your driver's license?
This is gonna turn ugly,
Okay,
y'all.
are you refusing to identify yourself?
No, I am not, sir.
Okay, then where's your driver's license?
I am asking, sir, to speak to my
Okay, and I'm telling you, no, that's not gonna happen. So we need to know who you are.
So can you
Okay,
give me
I'm ready to take you to jail for resisting for not giving me your license. Where is your license?
Can you please take my phone?
Where is your license?
Oh, she man.
Honestly, I need to go.
Hey yo, 10 toes down. She said, yo, hey, fuck that shit. Take my phone. All right, shorty. Hey yo, yo.
Talk to my lawyer.
No, you don't need to talk to your lawyer right now. You need to tell me who you are.
I am allowed to say I want to speak to my lawyer.
You're allowed to say that.
And I've been seeing that twice.
Okay, so
Okay, that's not now. Is not the time for that.
Okay, well I need
We
to
need to
speak
know who
my
you
lawyer.
are.
How the f is this possible?
Are you gonna tell me who you are or no?
Like I don't understand.
Are you gonna? Where's your ID? Where's your ID? Where's your ID?
Okay, now I gotta shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, the cop is escalating that shit, right? He's being like, you notice how she's handled her. He was able to get information, calm her down. Then this guy comes and he's being a bit of a dick. I ain't gonna lie. He's being a dick. You know what I'm saying? He's just, you know, like, you clearly see the escalation here.
Okay, but what the f I'm saying? I want to talk to somebody. I can't
Okay.
talk to
So
somebody.
you're not gonna tell me where your ID is?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Yo, you gotta call my mother. This
I'm not calling nobody.
Hey. I'm pissed.
Okay.
What the f is wrong with you?
Too bad.
And you're hurting me. Yo, he's hurting me.
He's not. He's putting handcuffs.
Yo.
You're pulling away. Stop.
Dios mío.
You're gonna get charged with resisting,
You're right.
hit and run, and you're intoxicated. So 3 charges.
Right.
Where's the hit and run at? Do they have proof she hit something?
So you're gonna go to jail for being drunk,
No problem.
driving the car while intoxicated.
Can somebody call my mother?
No, nobody's calling
Yo.
Hit and run and resisting. 3 things.
I did not do that.
You did all 3 of them.
No, you think you did.
No, I'm pretty good.
You guys hit me in the corner.
So you
I
did.
mean, you guys hit
People
me in the
followed
corner.
you.
I'm in the corner. You guys hit me in the corner.
No,
I'm asking
you have
to
no.
speak
I have
to-
no idea what you're talking
I'm
about.
asking to speak to my mother. Nobody lets me speak
You're
to my
an
mother.
adult. You can call.
Can somebody please?
No.
Yeah, it's okay.
Be an adult. Grow up. You're 23 years old. You don't need
What's
mom
your name,
anymore.
Officer?
Hansel. Hansell. Like Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel.
Hansel.
Okay, no problem.
Hansel.
I have nothing.
You want my ID? It's 3648.
I can't remember the Hansel.
Okay.
Okay, she's good.
Thank you. Thank you. Can you please call my mother?
I can.
Please call my
You'll have a chance to call her.
Okay, will she be like freaked out?
I don't know that. I don't know your mom.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like they said hit and run, but I mean, unless they can find what she hit, all they can say is the car's fucked up. But, you know, they could argue in court that that's been there, right? Like, you can litigate that all day. They're not going to do it there, obviously. So they're going to push the charges there, and eventually it goes to court, and the lawyers will be like, yeah, no, you can't. Where's the proof that she hit something? That could have been, she could have been driving that car in all four flats, all she wants. She could do that, right? But, and then, you know, the breathalyzer, are they going to do the breathalyzer? They need that. The resisting, I don't know. Maybe they give her a little bit of resisting. I always think that's such a bullshit charge. It's just like an add-on just because we want to be an asshole or like stick it to you type shit.
Careful, don't hit your head.
He said people followed her after she hit something. Yeah, I heard that, but like, come on, man, really? Who follows somebody? What kind of Joe Citizen? Like, oh, I saw somebody commit a crime, I'm gonna follow. You know what I mean? Like neighborhood watch ass motherfuckers. Like, get out of here. They don't know what she hit. That's why they're asking what she hit and where. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to put it together. I get that part. Most definitely, he's getting frustrated and making the problem escalate. Absolutely, just being a dick, man. You know what I'm saying? And escalate that stuff.
Have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd only have to ask once though. Ask several times before escalating. I mean, I'd be done after 3 for sure.
Thank you.
So I mean, she's going for resisting.
Yes.
That's all. That's all they got. Yeah, right. See, he's saying right now, well, we're gonna take it for resisting. But here's the thing: you need a underlying, like, in order to get resisting, there has to be something before that. You just can't. I'm gonna get you for resisting. Well, what led up to this, right? So they're gonna try and piece together a story here. You have to justify the resisting. No one just gets a resisting unless you were detained or arrested. You know what I'm saying? But so right now, there's nothing that, well, we'll see what they say, but there's nothing there that could justify, because it seems like, at least what we saw in the video, they pulled up on her when she was just sitting in the car. She wasn't driving it. She was in the driver's seat. That's a big point right there.
I mean, she's DUI all the way. Well, she's DUI, I'm telling you, behind the wheel, she hit something. I mean, the way she's acting right there, I mean, you're giving her resisting's petty, I mean, it's a charge, but...
They don't even know. Yo, these fucking idiots don't even know what they're talking about, bro. They're just trying to string up some stuff here. DUI, well, where's the fuel sobriety or the breathalyzer? That hasn't been done yet. There's suspicion of it. Hit and run, where's the hit and run? You just because a car's fucked up isn't enough proof. They're trying to drum some stuff up here. You know what I'm saying? You can't just arrest someone for no reason and getting charged with resisting. Exactly my point. And this cop, this is the same cop, the body cam that we're watching is the same cop that was like, are you gonna give me my ID? He's just escalating. He clearly has no patience. It's like, yo, you know, just trying to rush through it all. And what I hate about it is like, bro, you're just trying to like bagger and tagger type shit instead of actually being legitimately thorough in what you're doing here. Go investigate. Where did she hit? Did she hit something? What do you got? Otherwise, you don't got nothing.
Yeah, so's a DUI. DUI is going to mess with her more. And she's obviously intoxicated.
You need to prove that.
I mean, unless she wants to do the DUI.
I'll do the DUI, but I ain't gonna fucking do anything.
Yeah, unless she wants to.
I've never done a DUI.
No, that's what I mean. Unless, yeah.
They've never done a DUI. What kind of cop? They're in Key West. I know people. It's a big tourist town. I'm sure people are drunk all the time. How do you not know how to do a DUI?
All right, so because if she's DWS, and that's just an easy one, just DWS, and
that's enough for me to know. DWS, driving while stupid. I think that's a cop joke. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. It's you know what I mean? Kind of dehumanizing and shit.
What the did you do, Janisa? What the is happening? This is like so illegal. What the like who the hell locked somebody in a car? I do not want to be here no more. Get me the out of this car. What the I cannot breathe.
She about to lose it in the back seat, y'all.
This is so illegal.
See that? Now they're gonna add some stuff. Doing that is crazy.
Yo, are these man? This is so illegal. You guys got me so up. Sir, I swear to God, I'm not crazy. Can you please listen to me for a second? Yo, how the f are you allowed to do this? Is like against the law, you piece of shit. Can I talk to a lawyer? Yes, 9 a.m. tomorrow. You. Piece of... Yo, you're piece of shit. You got kids, you piece of shit? Any of your kids call you sometimes and tell you like, Dad, I need your help? I literally just want my mom. I don't understand. I want my mom. That's all I want. I hope you go to sleep and you sleep good. And you sleep great knowing you... I want to talk to my mother.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. You can't be an adult and then crying like you want a parent. Like, that's wild in this situation. Absolutely wild behavior. Absolutely wild behavior. You can't, man. You can't be a 21. You're 18 plus. You're an adult. goddammit. That's it. You're an adult. I don't care what social media tries to say. You are an adult. You are a legal adult. All right. They're going to talk about on social media. Well, you don't develop your full development till 25 with your frontal cortex, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. You're an adult. You know enough to know what's right or wrong at 18. You know what's right and wrong to make a decision that can alter your life, to who you're going to have sex with, who you're going to have a child with, if you're going to do drugs, whatever. You are capable of making these decisions, man.
What the f is wrong with y'all? Hey, give me a doctor. I got a doctor. Go ahead, hit me. You're a piece of shit. You bum ass. God, I'm such a dumbass. I'm dumb, right? Can you just be honest with me for like a second? You're gonna drop me off anyways. I'm an idiot, right?
What? Oh my God.
I'm such an idiot.
I mean.
Oh my God, police officers make me so horny. It's crazy. You guys are so amazing.
The woman was eventually charged with resisting arrest. Hit and run, leaving the scene of the crash with damage to property. The prosecutor decided to drop all charges due to the woman successfully completing pre-trial diversion. Should she have just given the police her ID? Drop a comment below and like and subscribe for...
So, all right. They dropped all charges. What a waste of... You know, that's the thing. And that's where I understand cops get frustrated because they do this stuff and then the DA is like, we're not going to press this. Like it all comes down to money and resources. The DAs, the public defenders and all this stuff, like they have limited amount of resources. They have to try the most serious crimes. Stuff like this is just kind of crazy. It all went away anyway. You know, we obviously don't know the rest of the story here. Maybe perhaps if they charged the hit and run, maybe they did find out where she hit something at. Maybe not, because if the police, no, maybe they didn't, because hear me out. If they did in fact find what she hit and ran from, why would the prosecution decide to just drop it after her doing the pretrial diversion, whatever else? Seems a little odd. So maybe they didn't really have enough to go on. And the cops or the prosecution's like, yeah, this is a weak case, man. She gets a good lawyer. They're gonna fight this off here pretty much. It's gonna be a waste of our time. That's what it seems like may have happened here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? Money talks though, maybe. Yeah, true. Money always talks, bro. Money always talks. We got another banger, y'all. Another banger. All right, y'all. Today, this might be one of the most insane videos we may watch on the channel here. This is from the Cop Cam on YouTube. Check out their channel. Sub to the channel if you want to check out more of these police body cam videos, since we're going to watch their video today. This one says, check this out. Traffic stop turns into a $2 million cocaine bust. This sounds crazy. Let's take a look. All right. Oh, wait. They got the truck. You already know. This is like, yep. All right. This makes sense now. They got the interstate trafficking ring going on, boys. It's secured. It's really loud, so.
Your truck? Friend's truck? Okay. You gotta get upstairs that left lane out there, okay? You got CDL? Okay. You got CDL, sir?
All right, hold on. Let me pause it. It's super loud here. They got the diesel going on. The police body cam isn't picking up the best audio. What I heard so far here, just to kind of recap, he asked him, is your truck? He said, it's my friend's truck. That's already a red flag to the cop. 100%, bro. Like, wait, what? He's asking for his CDL license to verify that he is a commercial driver's license. You seen this, Jonathan? I never seen this, so.
You got registration, sir? Yes, sir.
Wait, what's this thing right here? I thought this was like a rifle or something in the middle. I don't know what that is.
So you driving for a friend?
Yeah, my friend, the owner.
Owner of VR Kit?
Yeah, the owner of the kit.
Is he in here?
No, it's the song.
Team driver? Let me see.
Hey, I'm Ali.
Hello. How you doing? So you guys are team drivers?
No, this guy that need the new driver license, the permit.
You're not driving yet?
No.
Why are you here then? Why are you in the truck? Okay. Showing him how to do it? Is that what he said? He's here to do it.
All right, so far he's got the other guy in here. He asked him what he's doing in there. He said, I think he said something about he's learning to drive. He's got a permit for CDL or something like that. I'm picking up little bits and pieces here. Hopefully we get better audio here soon.
Okay. Yeah. So you live in Miami?
Yes.
Oh, yo, this is in Miami and they got the big truck. Yeah. This already is starting to look like this makes sense why this is a big $2 mil cocaine bust. Okay, this is like textbook, drug trafficking right here.
Is that Orlando? Orlando. And whose trailer is that?
Huh?
Whose trailer is that?
Yeah, for me.
That's your trailer? Okay. So your friend's truck or your trailer? Okay. You don't have a truck?
Yeah, my truck is broken.
Oh, what happened?
The motor is broken.
What happened? Motor?
Yeah.
What kind of motor you got?
Yeah, this is the truck.
Oh. Let me see your bill of lading for the freight.
Yeah.
What's in the trailer today, sir? What's inside the trailer?
It's a freezer. Huh? A freezer. Minus 10. It's like going to Starbucks.
This one now?
It's going to Starbucks.
Okay. Going to, where'd you guys pick it up from?
Boy, they are fumbling. He asked him what's in the truck and the load, and they're kind of like fumbling around with what it is. Now he's asking him where'd you pick it up from. It's smart, right? He's asking them the questions to see how they respond, and the way they respond to give more indicators that like there's something off here, how they're responding to this. And they're fumbling bad. What's in the trailer?
Yeah, we logbook.
You want to know, Marlene?
Huh? No logbook? Why not? Huh? No? Do you have a logbook? You got a logbook? Why not? You guys don't write the logbook? Do you have one you can fill out right now?
Right now?
You have a logbook you can fill out?
Yeah, I have the, no.
Well, let me see. So you stay in Phoenix for 5 days? At the truck stop?
Yeah, at the truck stop.
Couldn't get a load?
The weekend, no.
Okay. All right.
Let's check all the lights. Thank you. I'm gonna check that fire signature there.
It's so goddamn loud on this truck. Jesus Christ. I kind of wonder what was the premise for the stop, though. You know what I'm saying? Did they speed? That was the, you know, reason for the stop here. But he's going through doing, I guess, a safety check. He went through to check their lights and stuff like that.
Anything illegal inside the truck? You're okay by searching? Huh? You're okay by searching the truck and the trailer? You're okay with it? Why don't you go back here and hang out with him for a few minutes?
It's impressive that this cop is doing this all by himself, actually. Because I'm surprised these guys, you know what I'm saying? You didn't see these cartel people do some wild stuff. If he was by himself, he could have just, they could have 2v1 my man's right here and kept going off, you know what I mean? Like, uh-oh. Don't tell me they had it right in the front, bro. Don't tell me they had it in the front. You about to back him up right now.
Turn around right now. Hands behind your back.
Where's the driver at?
Don't move. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. No se mueva. Manos arriba. Hey, chill. I don't know what's wrong. You tell me. You tell me where you putting handcuffs on me. I'll let you know here in just a minute. I'll get you back. Can I make a call? Yep. Manos arriba. Manos arriba. You don't tie these a little? They're not tight. Look at this one. I will adjust them here in a minute. I'm not going to do nothing. Okay.
Wait, I don't think this is Miami. I thought I saw Indiana on the side. Is that Indiana?
Manos en la espalda. Manos en la espalda.
This is very interesting so far.
Siéntese.
That's where you saw Indiana? Oh, I thought they were in Miami.
A little bit of the right. It's not tight. I can put my finger in there. Just the way your hand is. There you go. Good? We'll adjust them when somebody else gets here. You can't put it on the front? You're twisting your... Huh? You can't put it on the front? When somebody else gets here. Okay? Can I make a call? Yeah. I got somebody coming. You guys can get up off the ground here in just a minute. We'll adjust the cuffs, okay? What is it? So I got somebody else coming. I need to read you your rights. You have the right, before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions.
I don't think they understand this, bro.
I'm with you during questioning.
They're not going to understand this.
You can't afford a lawyer now.
Say it in Spanish, brother.
For you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand your rights?
No.
Just yes or no. Yeah.
They don't know, bro. They don't. Come on,
I
bro.
don't have a Spanish one, so we'll get you one later.
Sorry, can I get my phone number? My phone, so I can make a call? This is it?
Who you gonna call?
Oh my God, this is it.
Okay, I'll call him.
And my baby mama.
Your baby?
Yeah, my baby mama. Is that right?
You say your baby mama?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit, okay? All right.
Could I smoke a cigarette?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the other guy to get here. He's about 3 minutes away.
We're not trying to do nothing stupid.
I hope not.
We're calm over here. We're chilling.
All right.
We want to make a phone call and that's it.
Okay. You want to talk to me about anything that's going on today?
Nah, I don't know why you pulled us over.
Okay. Well, I do commercial vehicle inspections. That's why I stopped you guys. Okay.
It might be different, yeah, because I don't know. I was curious as to what the reasoning is here, but I guess perhaps, and I don't know enough about this, if each state, they're allowed to stop trucks randomly for any reason, because it is a totally different thing than private citizens. It's business and all that. So it sounds like he just said he does inspections on commercial stuff.
I'm gonna be up front. Looks like there's some drugs in the truck. Okay, so I don't know if you guys want to cooperate with us or not. If you don't want to make any statements, that's fine. Okay. Are you able to translate if I ask him something? Yeah. Okay. Ask him if he wants to cooperate with this investigation. Can you ask him that? What do you say?
Like what? What do you want?
Okay. We'll stop it there for now.
Bro, this cop, after this 2 mil bust, I know this guy got to be like MVP of the precinct and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that they put
these 2 boxes. It's right there.
They had it right in front, bro.
Covered up like this.
Didn't even try to hide it.
So take a couple pictures there. Still use your camera? Yeah.
It does smell like weed in here.
Oh, the bricks! No! Bro, they go, it's done. Yo. Wow. DOT can pull over any commercial vehicle that doesn't have a DOT number, which is a big fine. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, these are what, state troopers? They're not like specialized DOT officers, right? Do they even have that? Oh, bro, look at them. Someone play that Gucci bricks.
Well, we can bring those out.
Oh, white bricks. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Where's the other box at? Okay, cool.
In the Chewy box. Damn, bro. They got him dead to rights. It's over. Oh, my Lord. Yo, imagine if it was like a YouTuber doing this and they wrapped up like books in there and the cops pulled them over and they were pranking them. That'd be crazy. So these are state police. It is Indiana. It is Indiana. Okay.
Tied to a rope for. Is it tied through it? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So they pull that out somewhere. See right there? They shoved that in there. I'll have to look real quick. A lot of times you'll see these in not axle compartments, but sidewall compartments. I'll show you where they gain access to it.
So they just stuff all in there and leave a rope where they can pull back up.
Oh wow, he don't. Oh, this officer knows what he done been through this. That's crazy. He knows the game.
So 20 kilos. All right.
20 kilos. Yo, here's the thing. Indiana, they don't play, man. It's the Midwest, but Indiana's overall still a very conservative state. They don't play. Indiana don't play. Indiana got, as far as the law goes, they're very similar to like southern states. They don't play around with shit. You can't even close the thing. That's crazy. Wow. I mean, we didn't get much commentary. It was very difficult to hear a lot of everything. And then who knows what happens. I mean, if they search the rest of the trailer and the cabin, 2 mil bust. Them boys is going down. And here's the thing. If they're muling it, they ain't talking, bro. Cause the minute they open their mouth, they getting their family clapped. So they're gonna have to bite the bullet, bro, and do that time. You know what I mean? And what's crazy is in our justice system, you're almost better. How do I word this without sounding crazy? You could commit a violent crime, even, you know, pew-pewying somebody till they're not no longer here on this world type stuff, right? And you would get less time than if you were to get busted for drugs. And it seems kind of crazy to me that we have such a hard on for drugs that they will send you away quicker for that than for, you know, offing somebody. Even before that, actually, the worst one of all is tax evasion. That will put you in jail. They don't play about their money. They'll, you know what I mean? You owe them $3,000, they'll put you away for life. You know, and then it comes drugs and then you know, pew-pewing people. Crazy. I live in Kentucky. Indiana is about 3 hours from me. Yeah. Kentucky too, you know what I'm saying? Them southern states are definitely way more strict, man. They don't play around. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Guys, I think we managed to yeah, we did. We managed to go through all the videos that I wanted to go through with all y'all today. Holy shit. We had some bangers for a Monday. We had some good convo on Jonathan Majors and Anthony Edwards and these two idiots. If you guys missed any of the amazing shit that we talked about, reacted to, and all of that, it will be going up on my YouTube channel at djmoondawglive. Definitely tell you to go subscribe there. Though my editor will chop up the segments so you can watch the individual segments, or once the stream is over here, the full live stream will be up on the live stream tab on my YouTube channel. You can watch it back, listen to it while you're in the gym or driving around or whatever you got going. Maybe you're bored at work, you can listen to it in the background. So check out all that content there. Also, we'll be live on kick.com. We're actually live on kick.com right now. That's my home for my after hour streams where we get a lot crazy, wild. It's a good time, way more unscripted, and it's just a lot of random fun and stuff like that. So make sure you guys follow me over on kick.com/djmoondawglive. If you enjoy the content, we'll have more funny stuff going up on TikTok and IG. So make sure you guys check those videos out. And if you appreciate and you enjoy the content, whatever format, the short form or the longer form stuff or the live streams, you know, you guys can always support your boy. It's definitely appreciated with this creation process. Come over to Kick or on my YouTube channel, become a member or a subscriber, and you get some monthly benefits for that. You can also subscribe on IG. I plan to open up some private sub channels on there where we can talk more directly and put up some more subscriber only content for those of y'all that want to support. Or you can hit the Cash App and I'll drop a bomb and shout you out. It's all love, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves with me tonight. It was really dope to see a lot of new people in here. What's up, Julio? Man, good watching with y'all. Drop in on the next one for sure. Sounds good, Jonathan. I don't always stream, by the way, on TikTok and IG, which is why I definitely suggest, you know, if you don't want to miss anything, to at least follow on Kick and subscribe on YouTube so that you can get those alerts, because those are like the main hubs. So, you know, both of those channels are djmoondawglive to find me on that shit. Plum said, good show, dog. Appreciate that, brother. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, man. I'm gonna touch you. Wait, pause, bro. Chill. What are you gonna touch? Miss K's in the building. Are you done? What time is it? No, we're gonna go live we're live on Kick. I'm wrapping up the stream on TikTok and IG and on YouTube. We're gonna hang out on Kick, and this is gonna be our chance just to kind of talk. I'm gonna play some music. We'll just talk about whatever. This is like the after show, 18 plus, because we talk about some ratchet shit and all that stuff. So if you want to continue the party, come on over to kick.com/djmoondawglive. If not, guys, have a wonderful night. We'll have content up tomorrow. Thank you guys for the support. As always, does mean a lot. I appreciate it. Stay blessed, motherfuckers, and we'll see you guys. Next stream on TikTok and IG will probably be Thursday, because Wednesday I got a busy day. I got to do a bunch of stuff, but just look for a notification when we go live. All right. Simple. Bet I'll get those subs. Appreciate you. You're a real one, bro. You're a real one. Shout out to my real ones out there. All right. I'm going to kill the streams on TikTok and IG. Come on through to kick.com, djmoondawglive. All right. Let's do that. And let's do this. 1 second. Later, my man. All right. 1 second, y'all.